Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
We are getting ready to get going. For it is 7 p.m.
The cackles of Demetrius in the background.
The cackles that carry across the water. You're not sure which direction it comes from. Whatever direction it is, though, you would be wise to avoid it. Because you never know what he's going to do. He might push you down the stairs like a cook.
Game has. Oh, here's the fun. This game has canon now, but.
Been present for a fair share of canon jokes, as you can surely imagine. Alrighty. Starting the recording. Well, let's see. Can I make this go down more? No. Oh, that's fine. Can you guys hear me good?
Yes.
Good. I'm the one controlling the microphones because, as we did establish, Demetrius is outside.
Yes.
So if you can't hear me or the music's too loud, tell me and then I'll fuck with it. Alrighty. Well, let's see. Before we get too far into things, welcome everybody to session number 16 of Children of the Tower.
Dang, 16.
Yeah, we've been here for several months now. Like, it's the numbers, it's adding up. You guys are currently on the ocean after having successfully escaped from the Spitfire Bastion, the port that you guys had been tooling around in, getting to know pirates and stuff, was attacked. But before we get into all of that and recap everything, first we're going to go around and have everybody introduce themselves, give their pronouns, introduce their characters, just so that everybody knows who everybody else is. I will begin. I am Canon. I am also Artie. I am also the GM. And everybody that is not you, I use he, him pronouns. And also, I now have a wizard hat
Uh-oh.
Fucking dope.
that I made over the last weekend, and I'm gonna continue to mess with for the next until I'm satisfied. But right now, I'm really happy with it.
It's not foreshadowing, is it?
Well, there's two wizards that have been involved in the last two problems that have gone on, so it feels appropriate. There's always a wizard if there's a problem, right? Whether they're either causing it or fixing it, but there's always a wizard involved. We all know this.
Roger, he, him, that's Sandistrix, Frigidage, Owlin Bard, he hopes you're not afraid of the dark.
Tony, him, Bull, Revenant, Human Barbarian. Not afraid of the dark.
That's what you say now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chris, they them playing Irma, Artificer, Battlesmith, 7-foot elephant.
Yeah.
The Jark is just another part of the electromagnetic spectrum.
Okay, there we go, yeah.
Alina, she, her. I am playing Myrtle, and Alvin Rogue Scout. You can see very well in the dark. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm playing Rabbit the dog, who's recently done some soul searching. Has decided the new way to cause trouble and rechanged their entire self.
Oh.
And so now I'm a wizard.
Well, you also you found a spell book to study.
And I did, and I've been spending a lot of time not talking to anyone and just reading, and I'm less sociable now. I'm still some
This is the
sociable, but
Christmas
much
scary.
less. I am a little bit.
Well, very good. Very good. I'm sure that'll go. I'm sure it'll be the solving problems kind of wizardry and definitely not the opposite. Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make this better. Oh no, Jane!
Well, everybody, last week, the place that is currently on the screen exploded more than it normally does. So it's probably not going to be a very good place to repair the Task Chimera, which is the ship that you are now part of the crew. It exploded because a dragon who was previously a part of the crew attacked it with magic and dragon. Tends to be pretty destructive. Yeah, there was necrotic. Yeah, there was like, or not necrotic necessarily, but necromancy. There was necromancy. There was involved in the resurrection of a great many of the dead pirates that were in the Bastion, as well as evidently several of the captains that were slain in the attack, although you only saw them very distantly at the very tail end of your escape. The reason for this attack is supposedly that she seemed to think that it was gonna, like, you were gonna discover this about her sooner rather than later, and she didn't want to wait for that to happen, and just kind of like, I don't know, she seemed pretty upset and angry, and at several points in time she seemed to be yelling at Kyra, the wizard who you followed here in the first place. And yeah, Kyra, he's like some kind of like boar heart eating madman, according to everybody. Who would ever do such a thing?
I see the resemblance of the ship's cat now.
Yeah, well, speaking of the ship's cat, the ship's cat turned out to quite likely be him, as a speak with animals seemed to reveal.
You know who would eat a boar's heart? A cat.
That is a strong point. So, as we are currently, you guys are on board the Task Chimera. You have set sail for the large port of High and Dry,
That's right.
which is the only other like place nearby that could possibly repair a sailing ship like the Task Chimera. You guys are currently, like, I would say, limping your way there. The ship is about at half speed because of the damage that it sustained before your arrival. And that does mean that getting to High and Dry is going to be like a couple weeks journey instead of one.
Good thing we practiced sailing and piracy.
Well, and that you have managed to escape without any of the actual crew of the Task Chimera being killed or wounded, with one exception. The captain was wounded very badly, and he has since recovered fully at the cost of the boatswain, Sarah Barsdaughter, getting kind of like horrific blood loss and then also put into like a magical coma via the magic of a vampire's bite. Which you can investigate how that's going on your own time, and I guess that's kind of what we are going to start with. We are starting with, if you didn't last week, you should have leveled up and long rested your characters, because you have had time after
7 now, right?
Yes.
correct.
Sorry, there's been so many. Yeah, we're level 20 now, right? That first thing was like,
I found out from Bob the other day that they've been level 7 for like the past like 3 weeks or something. I was like, cool. Well, that's
You're
fine.
Still 7.
Now you're still. Congratulations on leveling up early. Probably it was one of those we're level 20 now jokes that just got like misheard because they are frequent. But that said, because everybody is like healthy, the ship is sailing basically normally. It's just slow because it's been damaged, right? So you guys don't need to there's no emergency repairs that need to be done, because those are just kind of like the process of regular maintenance. And as you'll recall from last week or the week before, I forget where I introduced it, you guys have basically 8 hours of work, 8 hours of rest, and 8 hours of light activity per day, right? Which is to say, you've got 8 hours a day that you can do kind of whatever. You can't do like strenuous labor for downtime stuff, but you can do light labor, which is stuff like identifying magic items or studying a spell book or attuning to a magic item, that kind of stuff, talking to people. That's all light activity, right? So you guys are aware that you do have at least a couple weeks before you're going to be at a settlement willingly that you plan to, right? I'm adding a lot of addendums because it's fun. What do you guys want to be doing with that downtime? Yes.
I always like to replace every open flame below decks with just a bright light with magical tinkering.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that's
Reducing
definitely
our
like
overall fire risk.
that's a safety measure that's very good. Yeah, right. Like they that is safer than what they had in place already, which was like enclosed lanterns, right?
But the risk register of burning the ship down has gone down.
Has gone down significantly. Yeah, yeah, and
some
also.
air fresheners.
Well, it also provides light to some of the parts of the ship that otherwise would be completely dark, such as the powder room and several of the other like deep storage areas where there's not constantly people around to maintain vigil over the flame. And then, even if you're in there, don't bring a fire into the powder room. You saw what happened to Spitfire Bastion. That's what'll happen to the ship. Bad. Not desirable. But seeing is good. It means that the powder monkeys are, going to run into the wall less.
Solid.
The powder monkeys, by the way, mostly literally monkey goblins.
Oh, they used to be children.
They used to be children, and now they're just small people that are not necessarily children, but it's hard to tell. If you ask them, they're like, what? And then they move on. So it's not clear.
Goblins, adulthood, it's a...
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, adulthood, like, oh, you mean 3 months?
Oh,
Or whatever it is.
I roll Arcana to see if I know how to uncat Chiron.
You may.
Oh, guidance.
Sure. And by the way, like, the first party ended up calling him Catrock.
Just good.
Also, the first party didn't find him like this. They found him mute. He had lost his voice, and then they polymorphed him into a cat while he couldn't do anything about it, and then carried him around for a while like that.
I like
And then, so this is in honor of first party.
I like being a wizard, dirty twin.
Have someone make a cat backpack for him.
Yeah. So, under normal circumstances, you would think that he would just uncat by himself over time. However, he is not, which is an indication that this is either a baleful polymorph, or not, sorry, a true polymorph, which is to say one that can theoretically last forever. In which case, you could get him out of it just by kicking his ass.
I'll give him down to 1.
Well, he's a cat, so he has 2 hit points. So
I kicked too hard.
it's not hard to kick him and get him out of it if that's the case. If it's not the case, it is likely a curse, which is to say, the way to get him out of that would be a remove curse spell.
So technically taking 2 hit points or moving the curse.
It's not a curse for true polymorph.
Ah,
It's a spell effect, so you could dispel magic, I'm pretty sure. And maybe it's a curse, I don't know. But the point is that true polymorph, you could, if you damage somebody who's under a polymorph spell, they will go to 0 hit points of their current form and revert to their normal.
Do I know if I can dispel magic on a curse?
You cannot normally. Normally, curses are things that you cannot dispel magic, because a dispel magic doesn't tend to work on three things: artifacts, curses, and items. Right, will not function as like a loose spell, so to speak. Will.
I'd like to talk to him a little bit while he's a cat.
Okay.
Speak to animals and see if he heard any times I sang the songs about him.
This is
That was one of my questions as well. Does he understand English common as a cat?
so you with speak with animals specifically. He's like, you wrote a song about me? Why?
That's pretty good.
It's a cat. He's a
Spread
kitty
the
cat.
word.
Cats, cats, cats.
I have many songs about kitty cats.
I'm not a cat. I'm a wizard, and I'm being temporarily humiliated.
Who's a cute little pussy cat wizard?
But it seems that he does not understand common if you're not actually doing the speak with animals, which is another indication of not true polymorph.
He just heard me saying Kyrock repeatedly.
He doesn't seem to understand common as a cat, but the speak with animals gets through.
Does he respond to?
Like unwillingly, there are cat things that he will be like instinctually responding to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and then fly and like so it can move around.
He definitely like what he'll do this is a cat thing too, but he'll do the thing where it's like as soon as like he feigns like not caring anymore, like very quickly. He probably really does care. He really wants to, but he's like, hold on, I need to pretend I don't care.
Polish a refracting lens just to get like a bootleg laser lens.
Right? Yeah, that's gonna. He is a cat.
If he pisses at me, I'm gonna dive bomb to pick him up and then drop him.
That
Do
will kill
2
him.
damage.
That might do 2 damage.
Not high enough that it's gonna do damage with cat.
Do cats have advantage against falling damage?
No.
Yeah, don't drop it too high. Because that's a D4 for every 10
I'll
feet.
just
It's a
carry him-
D6.
I'll carry him over the water and then bring him back.
Well, he probably can't stop you.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand common. Sorry, Imperial Trade Standard.
Yeah. It's the common.
In honor of Kyra, ritual cast Find Familiar and make a cat that looks almost like Kyra
Oh,
in
yeah,
a silly
it's
cat.
working on shit.
Okay.
It's cat rock.
It's cat.
Hours of rest and so
Yep.
stuff.
That happens.
Research.
Did it practice with the pistol?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Just so I can get good.
Irma wants to run you through drills of assembling and disassembling your firearms.
Yeah. You got to learn how to clean it. That's a lot of using a pistol is learning how to clean a pistol.
Yeah, I mean, I did give you repeating shot as an infusion, so you don't really need to learn how to load it. I'm still gonna make it.
Okay. Okay. Purpose to do it.
Don't point it at anything you don't want to shoot.
I'd like to work with you on this and see if we can install another.
Finger off the trigger until you're ready to shoot.
Immediately something comes up and asks for something.
Say, did I call Nos? Just gives an extra boost for a short period of time.
Oh no. Many of the rest of the crew are like horrified at this prospect. They're like, we don't. No.
Oh, you need
No.
Nos.
No. That's not.
You know how to control it.
There's a. There's a chapter coming up where you are going to shine. If we'll get there.
When we get there.
A while. When we get there, though, there's a fucking turbo button.
I would seriously like to know if we have a crossbow on board because he is proficient with them. And
Kyle will be a crossbow
I'd like to have
pirate ship somewhere.
Well, they really don't use crossbows so much. You've heard of actually. Okay, there are some. They have light crossbows. They don't have anything heavier than that, and they don't have hand crossbows. They just have the light crossbows, right? And that's really it's just because it's cheaper to hunt with a crossbow than it is to hunt with a pistol. Because the gunpowder is expensive as compared to
And explosive.
kinetic force that you wind up yourself.
Right.
It's kind of expensive, calories. but that's you know, so they mostly just use it for hunting. But if you want to, as part of the crew, if you prefer to use one, then you can have a light crossbow.
He's proficient in hand crossbow.
Well, then maybe when you guys are at High and Dry, you can visit. There's like several shops. It's a much bigger of a settlement than Spitfire Bastion, because Spitfire Bastion had like the one general store that was state owned, effectively. Exactly. The High and Dry actually has like, it's much more of a villager town as opposed to a fort, right? There's multiple businesses is the point. And certainly there will be better access to equipment there.
Remind me what spells were in that book.
What?
Can you remind me what spells were in that book?
Yes. Okay, so the spell book you guys found
Probably actually read your sheet.
contained the following spells. Is it on the last page? No, it's not. Okay. You got to check the last page at some point. Here it is. I'm just going to hand this to you instead of reading all of them.
It sounded like a good list when you read it out.
There was a lot.
There was a lot of like wind and electricity and water stuff because it is the Helm's Mage is like partially their purpose is to steer the winds in like an emergency to like move the ship better, and so like stuff like that, gust of wind and all that is quite useful. Control water,
Oh, they have rope trick.
rope trick.
What's the condition of navigational technology in this plane? Are we talking like an astrolabe?
We're talking about the astrolabe.
Yeah.
We're talking about magic also, right? So there is a lot of magic use. Dragson doesn't know magic, but in the absence of in the absence of their Helm's Mage, they're actually kind of at a much bigger disadvantage because they're lacking that the wizard
That's
that
who
would
the dragon
normally,
was.
because that's who the quartermaster, yeah, that was one of her roles, was she was the Helm's Mage. Which is to say, like, as soon as you become proficient in some of those spells, you're probably going to be like, that's your job now, is the Helm's Mage for the ship.
I was gonna ask you, like, Zon, what's up from a position as quartermaster?
So there's not a permanent like person who has taken on those duties as of yet. They are there's like a temporarily, right? Technically the next in command was Sarah, but she's unconscious, so the next in command after Sarah, I think, would have been Renge Teptora, the Master Gunner. So the Master Gunner is doing the Quartermaster duties in addition to the Master Gunner duties. And Yabex, the First Mate, is also handling the Boatswain duties. But conveniently, the Boatswain and the Quartermaster, most of their duties are to do with being docked and at port. So as you're at sea, it's less of a stress on the officers than it would have been otherwise. Yeah.
I try to buddy up with those
Sure.
my downtime.
Yeah, you just want to try and like, are you trying to like get in close, like friendship, or you're trying to like learn about them and get like dirt or what? Okay, well that's fair. Who do you want to start with?
Someone has guns.
Master Gunner is Renge Teptora. He's a big orc.
Then I offered you guidance. That you added 240. Because Irma's real fucking nosy about what everyone's doing. It's like, can I help? Can I make it better? You know what? You know how you can do your job better?
Right, I've got so many. Actually, I have a list.
I'll just slip this in an envelope under the captain's door.
Right. Oh no.
I have some thoughts I think you would appreciate.
Well, I think it's
I'm not gonna
Where's
find
D4?
one.
Is it the top? Yours, yes. Yours is at the top because that's what's. Okay.
Yeah, because all the other ones are going to be pointed either at the ground, right?
And I got a whopping 8.
A whopping 8. Well, Renge is not a very
Okay.
personable. Like, he's not like a dick. He's just kind of like stoic. You know, he doesn't talk a lot. His answers are pretty short, so it's hard to get information about him. He is a little bit. He seems a little bit older than most of the other orcs that are on the crew, especially like Dragson. Dragson's only a half orc, but still, like Dragson's very young. They're kind of like two opposites of like the spectrum on the
Draxon's the navigator.
Dragson's the navigator. You've met Dragson. Yeah, he's the nervous guy who lost all of the gold.
The one who's hooking it up with the physician.
Well, I mean, yes, but
Separate.
the ship's carpenter is the one that you saw with the surgeon. Yeah. And that's Evans Serta. And he's a human. So in any case, you spend some time trying to get to know him. He doesn't like I said, he doesn't like push you away or anything like that. He's not like rude, but you just don't learn that much about the dude by interacting with him. Yubux, on the other hand, I'm not. What do you want to know about Yubux? Because it's not a check. She'll talk. Like, if you ask her things, she'll go like, "Oh," and then start talking. Like, probably about things she maybe shouldn't even.
Evan's the one that was another round of fans, right?
Vance.
Or like they were.
Vance was like close with the former captain, but she's
They
deceased.
just Evans and them just don't have it.
Yeah, so Vincent Evans, the current captain, what you've learned about him with regards to Captain Ripley Vance is just that they are on awkward terms because they had a shared connection who is dead, and now they're like they're having trouble relating to each other about anything else.
So then I'll ask this person what they saw of the previous relationship and like has morale gotten better or worse since the new captain.
Mm-hmm. Well, Yobux is like, oh, well, I don't know. I was like -14 when she died, so it's been a while. But as from what I know, mostly things are the same. I mean, which is to say, the captain now. I mean, not the captain from before. And then she like gets confused. She has to like repeat it. Captain before, captain now. Captain now mostly just does things the way that she did, even though he doesn't necessarily like everything. So you know, most of the old timers and the Longshanks that live that long, you know, seem to be okay with it.
Did Vince survive that attack?
You didn't see her afterwards, and then you sailed away. And also, she stayed up there, and then it exploded.
Yeah, she did specifically do the whole captain goes down with their ship.
She did do a bit of a speech about
We
that.
didn't see her glowing afterwards.
You did not see her glowing
Does
afterwards.
she look a little zombie?
No, she didn't. Well, and also like the way that it exploded was very clearly the ammunition stores being exploded, which is unlikely to have happened in that short a time without cannon fire. So it's likely that she lit it off on her own, which is to say, there's probably not even like atoms left if that's the case. She would have, she would have, left an exclamation point, not a question mark there, you think?
Yeah.
We're breathing her in.
Going
How the
out
winds
blaze of
blow.
glory.
Yeah. Carried off on the shockwave. She's already past high and dry.
And I asked the captain for 200 gold to learn to control water so we can capsize other ships. An investment for the fact that I'm what we got.
Hmm.
Training for a new position.
Are there any other more immediately practical spells for Helm's Mage practice that you require? Because that is a very specifically helpful in certain circumstances spell, but like Gust of Wind is a banger that you're going to need way more often.
I have the money for custom food, but
So
I
you
would
don't have the
accept
money.
it. That was the real difference there.
Right, which is, yeah, if you don't have the resources for... If you have the resources for the practical ones and you're just missing the resources for the expensive one, then...
Your workplace should pay for the spells they need you to cast.
Well, then exactly, that is the...
I would also take money for Gust of Wind. I don't know. A lot of these like are. Do we need knock?
Do you want to
You like opening things?
Yeah, that's why I have lockpicks.
That is an excellent point.
Catapult. We have cannons.
That's not what that's for, but yeah.
Expeditious retreat. Valuable in that I could run away better, but not gonna like help the ship much if I leave. Fog cloud, it's good, but it's not very big, and the ship is very big. Locate object. Sure.
It's good for treasure hunting.
If you want to give me 50 gold for locate object, I would have to take it.
What is the like economy of this ship? Are these raider pirates? Are these traders? Are these-
Yeah, they do a little bit of everything. The Storm Fleet, which is the fleet that you're a part of, is kind of known for more of its like expeditionary like looting of like ruins or shipwrecks or like abandoned outposts, right? More so than the like active raiding of currently inhabited settlements or anything like that. But that happens too, right? They also do quite a bit of trade internally between them because the fleet is thousands of ships, right? The like there is a pretty active and established internal trading network that has its own economy and stuff, and it's all related and tied into like the raiding that gets done and the looting that gets done. But
as a local good, I can get down to like scrupulous maritime scavenging.
yeah, the Storm Fleet is kind of more like upstanding in terms of like they trying to avoid the like pillaging and raiding in favor of the scavenging and like exploration for resources. But if you need rations,
That ship is now salvaged. Look,
I'm hearing 20.
yeah, wow, what a surprise. That ship has suddenly become salvageable by virtue of not being buoyant anymore.
and that's why you use chain shot.
That's why there's train shot on board the ship.
Captain, do you want to give me money for rope trick? I don't know if we care.
So he'll give you an allotment of 400 gold pieces.
Lovely. I'll go very.
You can use that however you desire, as long as like you are taking the stuff that is useful for Helm's Maging. He doesn't know anything about magic, so he's kind of trusting it to you because he kind of has to, right? Yes.
I was gonna take a look at Sarah, but I realized I have no medical training whatsoever.
Do you have any magical training? So do you have like religion or arcana?
I can do an arcana check.
So leave that to somebody else.
I'm
Yeah.
proficient
I mean,
at
you can
this.
visit and like be there.
I would like to search this entire ship for any hidden compartments, doors, things that are snuck away.
Okay, well, give me an investigation check for that one. And,
Can I give you Flash of Genius?
If you'd like to.
I'm gonna add 4 to your total.
Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna. Yes. Why not? 22.
22. So the ship itself, right? If you'll recall, I'm just gonna bring up a picture of the ship. That's Kyrak. Get the fuck out of the way. No, I said get out of the way. Come on.
He's not here.
Cat Rock.
Shoot, kitty.
He keeps showing up. Here, okay. So we're going to talk about the. Oh, God damn it, he's in the way again.
I dangle him over the water.
Ah!
I
He
do-
runs away. Okay.
I do just task with I'm familiar with bothering cat rock.
Oh no.
There's just two cats fighting on the ship at all hours.
Oh dear.
Are they fighting though? Or are they avoiding that?
I don't know what way he goes.
You're familiar as like a spirit. It's whatever form you summon it in. It's really like you're imposing whatever you want on that.
My cat doesn't have a buckle.
Well, there we
Yeah,
go.
Bela View.
That doesn't tell me a lot about the question that was asked, but it does tell me a lot about what you think when you're summoning your cat, I guess. I want a normal cat, but here's the one thing that I need to be different about my cat. Two things. It has a hat, and
No, but genitals.
so you get okay. Secret rooms.
Yes.
There are like a few hidden compartments. You get the impression when you find them, they're in mostly in the hold, okay, and they are disguised, but not so disguised that you can't find them with your check, right? And they seem to be like disguised cargo capacity, right? Probably for smuggling.
No.
Probably.
On a
Now-
pirate ship?
Well, but that's actually an important point to make here is that
We could have
they're
not told
a part of
Vincent.
the Brazen Coalition. All states that they are aware of, they would just be attacked on sight. So if they're smuggling something, they have to be smuggling it from internal Brazen Coalition interests. So you found the doors, you haven't gone in. In order to get in, unfortunately, would require the moving of quite a lot of cargo that is in the hold currently. They don't make it easy to access the secret compartment in the hold. You have to kind of like partially unload the hold to move the boxes in steps in order to get access to the doors. But what you found is part of basically the seam on one of the walls at the end of the ship. So you can't get in there right now, but you do know that it exists. Yeah. Aside from that, you don't find anything. The ship is really tight, like quartered wise. Like there's not a lot of space to put secret stuff, just because it's a ship, right? You're working with every fucking inch you have. The only place that there might be secret stuff that you're not able to get access to without breaking decorum at the very least is inside of the cabin for the captain himself. And that is a separate thing if you want to search for stuff or even go in there without his permission. As for going down to talk to Sarah, is that what you were raising your hand for or
Yeah,
something?
you said Arcana would be that?
Yeah. If you wanna like investigate like her condition, Arcana would be appropriate because it is a magical effect.
Alright, I'm a flash of genius myself. I feel like the fair thing here is to only use it as many times as I can use it before a long rest. Even though we're talking about a week.
I say spam it.
I would say that like we're on the first day here or the second day, so like once a day is fine.
Alright.
Because you are long resting in between days.
Alright.
Do you want help?
You want
Sure.
Bardic?
I'm doing
I'll send
math.
Sarah for you.
So without anything, do they need to know before they give me a Bardic?
Generally before a pass fail. So the number, yes. They have to give you a Bardic before because you have to use it yourself. But like for downtime, before you roll, you have to have the Bardic because they can't reaction
okay.
to give you a Bardic.
Got it.
It's like guidance. But for stuff like this, I don't mind because we're not in a time crunch. For
Okay.
combat, it matters way more.
Got it. Because I have a 24 with my own stuff.
Okay.
Who's the bardic?
D8.
27.
Okay, so you've not encountered this before, because you haven't been to the plane where Vincent, like the particular type of vampire Vincent happens to be is from. So there are like particulars about this that you might not be aware of, but as like what you're able to determine is that Sarah is she's mechanically she's like incapacitated and unconscious, right? She is this effect is like it's similar to a charm, right? Which is to say like it's an effect that is like mentally preventing her from like waking as opposed to like physically. It's not like her. She's not like in an induced coma like medically. It's a magical charm effect, right? A 27 with the 27 you're able to get some pretty fine detail. She seems to be having dreams. Like she like you notice like eye movement and like she stirs around. She actually moves quite a bit. She's not fully like sleepwalking, but she is clearly like her brain is reacting to stuff that she's experiencing as she's asleep. It seems to be a mix of euphoria and terror that she's experiencing, which is probably a time. You're not sure if she's going to remember any of this when she wakes up. Probably when she wakes up, she's going to be like drained, like super tired. She's not actually getting very good rest currently.
Can I throw cure wounds on there?
Yeah, I think there's really no good way to alleviate this aside from cleansing the magical effect. So that would either this would be a remove curse probably, or a lesser restoration would probably help.
Oh, I have a lesser restoration.
So lesser restoration does that one have a gold cost? I forget. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't.
I didn't think so.
Yep. So you could. Oh no. Okay. So it can't. It has to be normal restoration. Okay, lesser restoration doesn't cover the.
Greater restoration. There's not a mid-range.
Yeah. Well, there's. Yeah. There is. It's called heal, but it's not called greatest restoration. Yeah. So greater restoration is actually what we require here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5th level. Part of flight.
Get that out to the party.
Remove curse though is 3rd level. So if somebody has remove curse, you could remove
Bob
curse.
does. We have Bob use remove curse.
I mean, no. I don't like doing that. But I think you could learn remove curse. That's a wizard spell. Yeah. Yeah. Cleric Paladin. The fuck is Tamer? Whatever. Cleric Paladin Warlock Wizard. What is Tamer? What is this from? Third party.
Animal tamer?
It's not in.
Hellenia's Guide to Monster Hunting. I don't know what this is.
It's gotta be like some kind of.
I don't know why it's showing up because I have third-party stuff off, but maybe I need to do that again. Maybe it forgot my settings.
I didn't take it when I picked my spells.
I mean,
Weeks of
It's
travel.
not in the book. And I think to learn those spells, I need to like have a book or level up.
you don't need to have a book necessarily. However, actually, I am now going to look something up that just occurred to me because of bullshit that somebody has. Oh, Teus can cast it
Oh, lovely.
because of her particular sorcery nonsense.
That's good.
Yeah.
Hey, Deus, can you remove curse? For Sarah?
She's like, would that do anything?
It would make it better.
Oh. How long have you known this?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna feel so bad if this works. And then it does. Oh man, it's been like 3 days.
Hey, at a point that it's convenient, can you use that on the cat? Not today.
But it not today?
Not today.
Not today.
But I can do it today.
I don't want the wizard back right.
Yeah, you look over and Myrtle's like looking over the water again just to watch him.
Hey, stop it!
And my cat's just pointing.
Haha. I can talk, by the way. I'm like,
I'm choosing.
Cram swims up next to the boat, goes under the cat with a knife. Just in the air.
Stabby appears.
why are you here? I'm always here.
Stabby learned to play shit.
That's terrifying. I don't want to think about that.
That's where he goes at night.
Yeah. The Tomb of Annihilation adventure is, or not, Descent into Averse adventure is happening concurrently, and that's just where Stabby goes when you can't find him.
Stabby doesn't sleep.
That's where the blood from Stabby's knife comes from. Is
Like-
this adventure?
Stabby
He's
doesn't
planeswalking. We just don't know because he's like.
Have you guys ever played Fallout and you get the thing where the mysterious stranger shows up when you try and shoot somebody and they like shoot somebody for you? You get in this adventure, it's Stabby shows up randomly and ankle shanks somebody and then disappears into the ether, never to explain, never to be seen again. Well, anyway, Teus is like, yeah, I can do that. But let's circle back. What wizard?
We'll explain later. Let's only do this when we get to port.
But we're like missing a wizard right now.
I'm a wizard.
Oh, I'm not missing it.
Oh, you are?
I spent a lot of time alone.
She's a wizard now.
Oh, okay.
And now I'm good at it.
Well, that was fast. Good job. I tried one time, but I just can't. I just couldn't make sense of all of the shapes that they make you like,
It's a lot of shit.
and like holding the thing for it.
I was already really good at drawing.
Oh, do you have any?
I pulled out my notebook.
Can I see them?
I just like choose which ones to show you.
Yeah, if you just handed it to her, she would have started like flipping through it.
No, not all of those to be sweet. Some of them are bad.
If you explain why, she will like put her hands behind her back and let you show
Some
her.
of them are
things.
done. They're not ready yet.
They're
Some
not.
of them are.
You can. You drop it like it flops up into a, and you're like, no.
My worst one.
Somehow you cast a like 8th rank spell to like rewrite her memory. You just have like
the gap doesn't work on pictures.
you didn't tell them your picture.
No.
They saw it with their very eyes, and you're just like, this can never leave. I have not done murder before.
Terrible, like furry porn of Pyra.
I think it's probably just like a normal picture.
It was
So
just
furry porn of
there was like one page of trying to figure out hands. They all looked fucked up.
I feel like when you're a dog, it's gonna like, you don't even have to qualify that.
The furry porn or the hands?
The fruit.
$20 is $20.
You know, times were rough.
All right, let's see. Well, anyway, so Sarah will wake up, despite the curse being removed. Part of this. Oh, I will further explain. Sorry, because the 27 you get more detail. We interrupted it to break it, but you can still know more. If the captain had fed her some of his own blood in that week-long period of the coma, she probably would have been turned into a vampire spawn, right? She would have become a vampire herself.
And we could have had a whole vampire pirate crew.
And he probably knows that because in order for him to be a vampire, the same thing had to have happened to him. So he knows how to do that. He's obviously choosing not to, for however long he's been here, do that. He doesn't seem particularly thrilled about his condition.
Captain, can I be a vampire wizard dog?
Yeah.
It's okay. Say
You have
no.
to-
In theory, it is technically possible. However, I will not turn you.
Understood. Nice. Just the idea makes me happy.
I watched that show.
Is a vampire revenant a loophole how not to die?
You need to be living. Yeah. Also, like in theory, it is possible, is what he says, and then he will follow up with a human. I do not know how it would function on someone who is not human themselves. That is all that is present.
But I have to eat dogs. I was much more okay with eating people.
The blood of humanoids, humans in particular, the taste, the experience is much more satisfying, but it is not strictly required for me. I am not certain of the native legionnaires. They're different. Yeah. But that is to say, on Ixalan, you're aware of this because you visited one time. On Ixalan, there are no sapient creatures, mortal creatures, other than humans. While you were there, you got attacked for being a demon like 3 times and then left.
That time.
Because you're a dog-headed humanoid, and they're just like, that has to be a demon. We don't know what else it could possibly be. It's clearly not a werewolf, because it's like wearing clothes.
I don't have to make it in everything's
Well, then it's
fine.
like, oh god, it's a werewolf, and then they attack. That doesn't really change the you get attacked on sight part.
Rough 24 hours.
Rough.
Wow.
The instinct to throw something.
I quelled. So it's been 2 days now. You guys have some more time if you would like to. I'm not asking you to fill every day with something, but if you have something you want to do, you know, while you're not getting attacked by a dragon or zombies, you seem to have that time right now.
Like being a good sailor and drinking. And...
Yeah.
I talked to Master Brother and Yelvitz about Sidus.
Yes.
And what they noticed about them being hired on when that happened.
Yeah, so it happened several years ago. She was not the quartermaster. Like, she wasn't on board the ship. She actually, what happened was their helmsmage died. They went to High and Dry to get a replacement, as you do, and she was the replacement that was selected. She was wildly overqualified for the position, but the circumstances surrounding her hiring were not privy to the rest of the crew. They were a thing that had Vincent, the captain, had worked out. So you would probably have to talk to him to get those details. But it was at High and Dry, and it was at the mage school that they do have there specifically for that purpose, to train helms mages. And yeah, otherwise she was just a human, you know, that was in the Brazen Coalition and was a wizard. And as far as her like personality, anything else that they could tell you about, she was really she had like a kind of like a cruelty inherent to her personhood, just in the way that she conducted herself, but she was able to control it and did not invoke it due to the captain's wishes. Like, she was a good officer in that she performed her duties to the desire and request of the captain. So while they experienced her temper a few times, on rare occasions, otherwise she was very cool, very calm, very in control of herself, and those tendencies that they saw only a few times, they didn't exhibit themselves in like everyday working. And you guys also, while you were working under her for like a couple days, you didn't experience anything akin to that, right? Like, she seemed just kind of like professional, more so than anything else. And that's mostly what everybody on the ship noticed as well.
How long ago was she hired on again?
Several years ago. So like 3 years ago, yeah. And in that time, they managed to do at least one circuit of the continent, which is to say the Big Island. It's not really a continent, but the Big Island. And they were just doing some adventuring stuff. From time to time, she would set off from the ship to do her own thing. Helm's mages are kind of given a bit more leeway to pursue their own interests than a standard officer or crew member, just because, I mean, it's kind of like you're just like indispensable, so you get privileges around that.
I don't want to piss off the tidal wave person.
Well, yeah, you don't want to piss off the person who can capsize your boat, and also, they like, I mean, it's like a court wizard, right? You're there because of how important you are and how uncommon it is for somebody to have your capacity. So that didn't necessarily strike them as odd, although in retrospect, people wonder what she was doing. You also learn something weird. Nobody here seems to know what she turned into. They're confused about the creature. They just call it the snake demon thing that she turned into. They don't seem to know what dragons are particularly well.
But, for the time she took off, was that like days or weeks or months?
Generally it was it was days more so than anything else. Yeah, she never took anything more than a couple days.
For a small building, right?
I like to mend expensive looking things. Metalwork, things that are going to require being uninstalled from the ship to be repaired. Sort of like, big ticket. If we can fix it on the way and there's less to do when we get them.
Fair enough. And that obviously that's just that. There's no check involved. You're able to just do that. Yes.
The longer the travel occurs with just normalcy, shovels, massage, just fades. Cool is happy.
Sort of blurred
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
Like to spend some time talking to Cat Rock about it. Whether that's his contact.
Yeah.
Let's get some information.
So as you spend some more time talking with him, it becomes very clear that he has almost no memories from before being a cat. He knows a few facts. He knows he is a wizard named Karak who was turned into a cat, but over the course of several days of talking to him, he stops saying things with as much detail, even in those statements. You get the sense that like the curse is like getting tighter and tighter hold over him as time progresses. When you ask him about Zidis, I mean, he hisses first of all, and then he will say, "The snake. She turned me into this cat," and then he starts just ranting about her. He doesn't seem to. He just has this innately, distrust, hatred, fear of her, and you're not sure if it's because of a shared history or because she turned him into a cat. You're not sure, because he's having trouble articulating. You get the impression that you are talking to him because of the spell that lets him talk to you, but in all other ways his intelligence is -4 because he's a cat.
Constantly. What is it? Chirping weird every time our Alan friend comes by.
Yeah. He does the chirping to try and call the bird, but then like the other, he chirps at, and then he runs away from.
But I was the cat torturer in this family.
Don't turn into a cat. You're gonna get held over the edge of a ship that's at sea.
Just the bathtub.
Well,
It's the same.
The bathtub.
It's the same torture.
no stretching.
Yeah, should have been more helpful.
He should have been more helpful. He's a cat right now, and nobody should expect him to be helpful.
Maybe you can get one of those like old school little ice packs for your head to like hide under the hat.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Do you want a neck fan? I have.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm adjusting my hair.
Oh.
Thank you though. No, I've got a fan over here that's actually quite nice. It's not blowing directly on me, but it is moving air past me, so it's like perfect.
That's what's up.
Well,
Triple X is writing a song in memory of fans during his off time, trying to work it out during the open mic.
that makes sense. All right, let's see.
It really seems that spot's like safe.
That's the good spot.
Yeah.
So there comes as you guys are traveling on the 4th day, there's a call from one of the spotters on the watch post. There are 2 crow's nests on board the ship, one on the fore and one on the aft. There's not a central crow's nest because the central is just there's way more like rigging and stuff. There's not so much room on the top of the mast for the crow's nest. But there is a call from the foremast crow's nest of land off to the port at 340 degrees, which is to say just off to the side, but very much ahead. And you guys are able to, as you get closer, it's a very small island upon which there seems to be a small jungled like foresty area, but there's also visible what appears to be a stone ruin that is kind of overgrown and as far as you can tell, abandoned or uninhabited. At the very least, if there's somebody there, they're not clearing the vines and the trees off of it. And it's been long enough that those vines and trees are like eating and devouring and moving and putting their roots into the stone and pushing it up. Like it's been a while since this was like a maintained thing. So, yes,
You said it was stone.
stone, yes.
Can I make a history check using my stone cutting?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 15.
So with a 15, it is at a distance you're able to determine that you're pretty sure that it is the stone that is present on the island. This is not the merfolk statue things where it's like it's made of jade on this volcanic island. They must have moved it. This is probably quarried on site or at least nearby. Because of how these islands are often formed, it's possible that where it was quarried is underwater now, and wasn't when it was quarried. You're not sure. Obviously, you can't see that right now. The markings on it show it to be probably, you would say, it's less old than the jade stuff. So it's less old than the merfolk stuff that you have seen. You'd need to get closer to really get any more information, unfortunately.
I don't know if everyone else knows that we need to get this cat guy turned back into a human. We want him to have any memories.
So
He's becoming more cat than man. More cat than wizard.
All right, team huddle. What do we want to do with our little wizard cat friend? Is there something that we want to do to try to bind him or protect ourselves before we release the curse? Do we just want to release the curse and be like, be cool, be cool? We can.
Yo, chill.
Do you want to cast friends on him? I don't know what spells you got anymore.
Throw him to the bridge.
I mean, technically, we'll have saved time.
That didn't matter.
He didn't deal with this last time.
We might be responsible for his punishment too, so
I've been taking him up and snuggling with him in the crow's nest when I sleep and stuff. So.
Oh, that is lovely.
I don't think I have anything helpful for this, but I can banish him.
Well, I don't know if that's helpful, yeah.
If it's really bad, maybe he gets gone.
Are we like third time's the charm? We're gonna ask this guy to like be on our side, and he's finally gonna be like, "Yes, I will."
This will be the time.
This is it.
This will be the one.
This third time's the charm.
Killing any hearts.
I'm
Open minds, open hearts, open hands. We're not gonna try to like bind him in any way. Just fix it and be like,
There's probably not a good way to do that before.
I cast
killing him.
enhance ability Fox's cunning on
Well, because
myself.
if you try and change somebody's shape and they can't for some kind of physical restriction, they don't, right? Which is to say, the spell would just
I
get
didn't
wasted.
mean bind physically.
Gotcha.
We'll just stand you with an axe.
That's what I'm talking about.
You've got not even the axe; you got the shovel,
Shovel. Shovel of shame.
like
The
flat
moment
flat
you-
wise, so it's like
Yeah.
it'll make a nice dong sound. Like when it's. Sorry, good.
If no one's got things we're gonna do, then yeah, let's fix them, I guess.
I cast enhance ability on myself, but that's all I got.
You can hold it to Bill. Really rub that.
Well,
Gas and chest.
I mean, we're all in favor, I guess.
I think we just do it.
I can
We're
fix
on
him.
day 4 of the
Yeah, for of a while.
This will be the time. I promise. He's ready.
It's already kind of.
You're gonna
it's
use
half
the
off,
wash.
Yeah, there's a kind of like lone island that's off in the distance, but otherwise it's boat. Like there's just nothing around.
We'll see how much he remembers.
Last time he disappeared into the jungle while you were getting attacked. Like that's what it took for him to get away. You're actually still not sure how he did that. But it's hard to ask him right now. He's kind of well, but the footstep, like the tracks disappeared.
You know, we didn't check for cat tracks.
Teleport.
He had some kind of something. Yeah.
Could have been a Misty Step, could have been a Dimension Door, could have been a Teleport.
Could have been a
I
cat.
know.
He's a big fan of Dimension Dooring like 500 feet away. or
That did
whatever.
happen one time. Yeah, that was his contingency.
Because I guess.
Fuck you. Bye.
Well, he got attacked by your party.
Fair.
Yeah. Sarah, I guess this is it.
Tails.
Teus, I guess this is it.
Attacked by our
Oh,
party is
you're gonna
also
show me
not-
what the rest of the stuff in the notebook is?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's time to get the wizard out. Can you cast remove curse on specifically the cat without the hat?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I thought you were saying. Sorry.
Do you want to see the furry porn?
No, getting the wizard out. I just thought meant something different.
Myrtle is starting to
I
regret
want to know what getting the
this.
wizard out means.
I don't know either. I just thought it meant something different. There was not on the casting a spell on the cat. I didn't think the cat was going to be involved. Is all.
That's separate. This is quest-based thing.
Myrtle is regretting her choices and wondering if she should really be here.
yeah. Is he gonna like immediately like hang you over the water somehow?
Probably. You hang out with me, Myrtle. I got it.
Control
I
water
will,
bubble.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go and like watch with Rose Nest
Yeah, just up. Oh, out of direct line sight.
and hide.
Fair enough.
Me and Cat Rock been calling the bros nest.
Alright, I'm gonna hide in Rose Nest.
Yeah.
Bro. It's a beautiful love. It's like family, man.
Well, Teus is like, well, I mean, I guess if you want me to, I can. I don't know. Is there something wrong with him?
Just try it. Just entertain us on this one.
What happens next might surprise you.
Okay.
Just quickly.
And then, so she'll cast it, and it'll work. Cat Rock is going to like into place.
Naked?
No. Same position, dressed in the same clothes as actually as the last you saw him. Although they're quite a bit dirtier. Like his hair is unkempt. Some other qualities of being a cat for a while has carried over. And then as the spell takes effect, he scrambles up to his feet and like starts like patting himself down, being like, "Am I a human?"
Yes.
And then Teus is gonna be like, "Whoops! Oh my god! That was the wrong spell. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't
No,
mean
that
to."
was the right spell. Nailed it. You did great, Rich.
Oh, okay. Ah,
Tyra, do you want a bath? I feel like
Just
we should,
dangle
like,
him over
let
the.
no dangling, no dangling. Just, do you want a meal and a bath and then we'll talk?
You could use your trunk.
Oh,
Shower.
my goodness.
I have some real questions for you, but it seems like it's been a rough couple days.
Couple of days? Oh,
Wait, I thought he was
Since we've known
At
where
least
you were,
4.
but we don't know how long he's been a cat.
I lost track. Oh my goodness.
Some snacks.
Wait. Hold on.
What do you
Please.
remember last?
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of things now. And he starts looking around. Oh dear.
I'm still gonna suggest a bath, because respectfully,
Oh, respectfully, we're on a pirate ship, but fine.
and you were the worst one, the worst smell here. I just want you to. I think you'll feel better
I can hardly be blamed. I'll
licking yourself for the past.
we'll do some I'd cast a spell, but damn it all.
What?
Yeah, I think you're right. A bath and different food than I've been having will do some good.
Are his hit points back?
They should do. Yeah, they should be whatever he was at when he got banned.
But he doesn't look fucked up or bloody.
No, he looks to be at where he was when you last saw him, which was at about, like 50 out of maybe 200, like pretty badly wounded.
Just drop in like a cure wounds just for fun.
Oh yeah, no, he'll accept donations of HP. The bath as well. Like if you guys are willing to wait, he'll take some time, get cleaned up a bit, maybe eat, not shipwreck.
Yeah.
He was doing a service.
Not
He's gonna be
shipwreck.
heartened by his response. Lean over the edge of the frozen. And yell, "Do you want me to get you a fish?"
No, thank you. Slimy, weird scaled things. Those are.
Maybe some vegetables. This has been.
I prefer a good woodland animal at the worst, and berries and roots at best. Don't like meat. Try not to. Ugh. And the Jane.
The bed.
Well, that was a delicious biscuit.
And
Hard
gravy, it's
pack.
wet flour and dry flour together.
God, hard pack.
We're going to die of several diseases unless we get some.
We have
Citrus.
we have lines in the grog.
Oh dear, alcohol. Very good.
The
Well,
lime and the-
It's safer than water.
why did we have to end up on this primitive backwards? Ugh.
I mean, you
There's
brought
too much
us here.
salt and far too much water.
I don't disagree. This is all your idea, Kara.
Idea is strong word. Ah, dear.
Do you know much about Zidis?
Oh, no.
We met the other wizard.
Don't know too much about her other than that she's, I rather feel like I was set up to get killed regardless of how I was doing.
I don't disagree with that.
She's got a reputation, as far as I was able to gather from the time that I've spent, of being, well, the way that you've experienced her up till now is relatively accurate to what I was told to expect of her. First time meeting. Bad, don't desire a reunion, certainly, although it seems possibly like it's quite inevitable at this point. Oh, I don't suppose you have something much bigger than what you got to remove that curse on me.
What do you want?
Ideally, a greater restoration or a healing spell. because you'll note that I've been planar bound as well.
Oh,
Not
um,
an enviable situation for one of us.
That explains a little.
can I like check if I don't think we can do this.
It is certainly very unlikely for you to be able to do this. Because it's a 5th rank spell, Greater Restoration.
I mean, we can't do this yet. but-
Someday you might be able to. Certainly. Right now you guys would need a scroll to cast it, or like a wand, or some other like non-character ability to cast it. And you don't have that right now. Antaeus is actually
We found a bunch of shit though.
We
You
don't
did.
have greater restoration.
There was a wand of
Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds.
that's what it was.
There's a wand of Cure Wounds with 6 charges, which is to say, you could cast a 5th rank Cure Wounds once a day,
Or
There
five,
was
most.
5 first levels.
or 5 first levels. Yeah. And you have greater potions of healing, but those are just hit points, right? They're not gonna. But the spell that the thing that he's under right now is like the way he's saying it's
Well, I just want to establish this now to Kyra. Like, we have held up our end of the bargain about protecting you from the repercussions. And if you run away from us again, we cannot be held accountable.
Oh no, certainly not running away again. Not now that I know who is on the other end of the running away part.
Inside check.
Proceed,
Call that man a liar.
proceed if you must.
Yes, I am.
Do you want? Can I give you the thing? Flash Genius for your ability check. It adds 1.
Okay, then that's a 17.
Alright.
I'm not very good at this.
Well, you don't
I'm always
suspect that he is lying based on your check.
Trust me, it's better than my insight.
Nope, I won't be using any tricks. I won't be getting away. We're not in the woods anymore anyway. Can't do that thing.
What'd you do? Oh,
One thing.
did you use the tree thing?
Well, it's rather difficult to explain. It's more like it's not so much a tree thing, so much as not just not being where people are looking, and it's not a spell per se. It's just a trick I learned out in the woods where I'm from.
Sure. Is he a Fey Wanderer who has Mystic Step?
Well, but that wouldn't just work in the woods, though.
Misty Step isn't not being where people are looking necessarily, but it could be. He did say it's not a spell, which Misty Step is.
I'm gonna start spreading the word that this is that Kai Rock I've been saying about
Yeah,
the whole crew.
He's our before.
Wait, do I know the
Devil's
plane that
face
he's
is getting
from?
clearer.
Do I know the plane that he's from?
You have speculated that he is from Eldraine.
Can I roll a history check because I've been to Eldritch?
Yeah.
That's where I was born.
Oh, nice. 19.
With a 19. So Eldraine is it's a plane of like there's a dichotomy of kind of there's 2 realms. One of them is literally called the realm, and that is the realm of the mundane. That is knights, lords, ladies, nobles, the kingdom, the quests, the realm, right? And then there is the wilds, which is the realm of magic and uncertainty and nature, right? And so a wizard is traditionally of the realms, and like fey stuff, like witches or fairies or beasts, those are of the wilds, right? So if he's saying he picked up something from the wilds, it's actually literally what he just said, right? Then that's probably what he's referring to. He's talking about, oh, he's learned some of the like fey, hag, witch type tricks, but not necessarily full spellcraft, which does fit in with a lot of the stuff that they do around. But yeah.
Look
Yes.
at old wild child.
Would you like a haircut?
Is his hair grown out?
Eh,
Did say unkempt.
it's unkempt. A little bit longer, I mean, but only by like 4 days. right? It's not longer than it should be.
Is it better after a bath?
I don't really. Well, yeah, he's like he's like slicked it back or like styled it a little bit. He doesn't slicked it back, but he's like when I say slicked it back, he's like put water in it and like done some keeping of the unkempt hair, right? It's still not very like. I mean, he looks like that, right? It's not very styled at all. It's just like before it was like bedhead, right? I mean, he was a cat. He was a ship's cat, and he was sleeping in the crow's nest with the owl. His hair looked like what that would do to you. Anyway, yes, Zadadze, or whatever the hell her name is, she's called herself quite a number of things as I understand it. And I said I don't know much other than the fact that I am scared to death of her, and she's clearly going to kill me. And all of us. Dear, dear. You'd better leave while you can, I suppose.
So,
Unless she cast the same thing on you.
no, she did.
Well, then you better leave while you can, I suppose.
No.
Well, in any case, I guess I'm trapped on your boat now, so that's good for you. And I am, of course, not going to run away, as I've said. So, ask what you will.
Want to make sure he braces himself before he checks his messages. He's got the long messages.
I have no idea what you mean. Ah!
Oh god.
He just gets 30 seconds of just like 47 overlapped sending spells.
Oh god. That's gonna cause psychic damage.
And then you get back one reply, which is just him going like, ah! That's not how it works, but it is right now. Ah! It's one word, but it goes on for a while.
It's still full.
It's like, how many H's is it? 25 words?
I mean, actually, a lot of the messages are the same message, so it's just one really loud message with a bunch of static of other messages.
Some of those were pretty good.
So he was trying to get the heart for this snake dragon.
Yep.
But that
Why'd you
wasn't-
eat it?
But that's not really what we were.
Nope. Nope. Unless she killed your Sphinx, which I suppose she could have. She's big and she is magic, so that fits the criterion that you laid out to me
It
earlier.
doesn't sound like
Ooh.
a giant serpent. It was
No, but
serpentine,
she did.
right?
She did make everyone
Oh.
forget that she was.
Also had some kind of necrotic or
Magical claw
Yeah.
marks, yeah.
like the kind that like slasher bitch.
I suppose she fits some of the criteria, although she's not nearly as large as you described it. Which is to say, she is only huge. And you guys,
We only saw her
Speculated-
far away this time.
well, you only speculate. Well, some of you were right next to her. You only speculate. You did speculate, but I guess you don't know
We
for
know
sure.
she can also polymorph at least into a human.
Yeah. This is not a disqualifying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like the claw marks were very big, bigger than her claws are in the form that you saw her in
Ugh.
a couple days ago.
Do I know any? Well, could enlarge just make her that big?
Yeah.
It
If she was enlarged from where you saw her, she would be gargantuan.
That wizard definitely could have cast enlarge. If she
She is a wizard.
that wizard definitely could cast enlarge. I'm terrified at the thought of her spell book.
Karak is caroused by it, probably.
Shovel's face. is
Like
big.
high level wizard, like I want it, but I don't want her to have it. In any case,
Do you still have a spell book?
I wasn't given one as a cat, so I've unfortunately not been able to study.
Tough.
I agree. Really can't help you out with the what you're choosing to stay here about, I suppose.
We can address that at a later date.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Not giving me a spell book dealing with the dragon out to kill me. That's coming.
Someone's got to go first.
You're aware that it's... Well, then why are you here? You could easily just leave me here and I'll die. Guaranteeing you that right now, because I won't be working for the pirates either.
Well, they also do need a health mage.
Well, they're gonna need to get me a nice spell book and some quality alone time to study it.
That sounds corny, but if we have a book, if the captain can trust you, which I don't know if he would.
Who's the captain, by the way? Teus, but it's been like watching this whole time, and it's just like, I have questions. I have so many questions.
Yes.
Why is there a man on our ship?
The cat was a wizard.
Okay.
I don't know how the cat got here. Hey, did you?
Well, yeah, I guess you never asked, but it was our quartermaster did bring it on. She said that she found it on the island.
Oh, that is.
Well, okay, so cat for more than 4 days.
Yeah, for 40 days.
I mean, 7 days ago or so, you guys got it. So it cannot have been longer than that, unless he got like put in the parabolic timeshare, like to just like be a cat for a month as punishment, in addition to the rest of being a cat that he was.
That's rough. Okay, so probably 6 or 7 days of cat.
Cat week.
You know where we sang a great song about a wizard?
Do remember that? Yeah, that was a good song.
This is a
That
wizard.
bitch.
What other parts of that song are real?
That song, you want to sing a
Now
song
to
again?
say.
Now that he's back, none of it.
And Kyrex is gonna be like, I keep hearing about this song, and really, I'm gonna need some clarifications on the contents of this song, please.
Does X need to perform it for the crew?
Encore.
Ah,
Encore. At X's discretion.
yeah. But if you just sing it to him, he'll be like, "Oh, wait, you've been telling everyone that?" And then Teus is like, "Frequently." And Kyrex is gonna be like, "Some of it's some kind of true." I'm gonna go ahead and say it's like a 30%, 70% true, mostly not.
We were trying
Poetic
to,
license.
we were trying to handle it the bad guy out.
Teus is like, I don't know if
And
Give
it
me
worked.
approximately 4 hours tonight. I'll just recite Hamlet.
okay. We don't have any pigs on board.
I said recite, not.
Do you need one? Oh, okay. Sorry, I just don't know. I can turn people into a pig for a time.
That's fun.
Yeah. That's why he said wrong spell.
Yeah, I did put that together.
Because nothing's more turning people like, or nothing's more like a witch on the sea spell than turning people into pigs. It's a classic. It's a different setting classic, but it's a classic.
Cersei,
We'll get there. Don't worry. That's like next maybe,
lovely.
or maybe no, it's not next, but it's close.
Yeah, any more questions?
I have an additional question. What? Why did we wait? If there was a man that was turned into a cat, why didn't we do anything?
No, sometimes it's complicated.
It's my job to fix people.
You know how sometimes you like the wizard, but the wizard kind of sucks, but then the wizard gets better, but you still don't trust him because he was a bad wizard before?
No?
What if it was a man?
Wasn't it? Teus has no context. Teus has been in society for 3 years. She's still getting a handle of things.
J.S., have you ever heard about a bad person getting better? But sometimes they still stay kind of bad, so you have to watch them.
I've heard of this before. This reminds me of something. And and normally it's something that the Dire Fleet does. And you get like they have cages. And so they'll put you in the cage like hanging from one of the masts until you stop. Is that what you're talking about? but it's just like instead of
In,
that,
like,
it was a cat.
metaphorical sense, sure.
Okay.
The cat's unrelated. We didn't do the cat thing.
Oh, okay.
We just chose to not undo the cat thing until we were ready to talk to him.
Okay, if you say so. I have more questions, but I'm sure you can answer them later.
Okay, let's go to the captain.
Oh dear. Well, you go to the captain.
Also, he's a wizard from the
Okay.
He's a vampire from Ixalan. Don't be weird.
You're telling Kyra?
Yeah.
Kyra is going to be like, there's vampires here.
There's many vampires here, but there's one vampire on the ship.
Well, I
He's
did
chill.
say I'm not trying to run away, right?
No, he's chill.
Are you? No. Refusing to believe that one. Don't trust you on that one.
He's cool.
You may have been fooled, but I'm not. Let's not.
I
Ooh.
read his. I tried to read his mind.
Oh, I'm
I
bit.
talked to him a lot.
I am alarmed that you trust a vampire here to be chill.
You need to meet him first.
I
He's
don't.
not like the normal here vampire.
Oh, you say that.
No,
He's
Shovel,
like,
you don't
actually-
hit him yet.
He's actually a different type of vampire than the here vampires.
So he's more unpredictable than the standard vampire. Great.
No, it's a different type of vampire, and most of them think that I'm a demon, but he doesn't, and I like that.
Right. Well, let's go be talking to this vampire. What a great idea that is.
The first mate.
Oh, and
Vampires
vampires are
are more
first.
trustworthy than the wizard.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
So you guys walk in to the officer's cabin with a man on the ship who was not on the ship until just now, and the captain leans back in his seat and says, "Explain, please."
You know how
This
Sidis
is
brought a cat?
scribbles.
You know how Sidis brought a cat? This was the cat. We were looking for the cat.
Does this mean that you will be departing soon?
We don't really have immediate plans, other than eventually find Sidis, maybe.
I mean, do you have another Helm's Mage?
Oh, because this could be he's a better wizard than what you have.
The captain scrutinizes Kyrak, and Kyrak is doing his best to like be the wall, and then like stands there for a bit, and then looks back at you, and is just like,
Kyrock, tell him about the thing you did with the stars.
he seems as though he is not fit for duty. And then Kyrak is gonna be like, nope.
Kyrock, tell him about the thing you did with the stars.
Kyrak is gonna be like, I cast a mighty spell to try and doom an entire planet. And then the captain just looks back at you and is just like, I don't think so.
Okay, so I need to still work on that. Okay.
Kyrak is like, I refuse to cooperate.
Why is this the line you draw?
I don't want to be on board a ship like this, especially not one with a vampire. Yes, Liv, you can all get, involuntary blood loss. I'll be over here,
That is
hopefully.
a harmful stereotype.
I'm pretty sure it's a fact of, sustenance.
Well, all of this is happening. I want to be scanning the room for secret compartments.
Ah, fair enough.
Also, do we know how the captain's been eating?
Guidance.
Huh?
Do we know how the captain's been eating?
Well, the one time he got human blood recently, he went into a frenzy, so probably not that very frequently. Possibly that is the cause of the frenzy. Is the whoop, got a taste for it. Like,
Don't worry, Kyrock, he's not eating.
you don't know what that does to a man
I do, I saw it.
or a vampire. You well, why do you trust him then?
Because it only happened when he almost died because of fucking Sidis.
Oh, good thing she's not coming after us again.
Shovels. Oh, sorry.
That one on finding her.
Oh, well, you don't find... Well, you think you find some, but you investigate and it's just a normal door, actually. Unfortunately.
Did you say what he last remembered?
Oh, his last memory after, recovering for a while is, like getting turned into it. Like he remembers everything, but it just took him a second to like reconcile all of the memories.
How immediate was the being turned into a cat?
Zap.
Just she saw you as a cat of you?
Oh well,
was
no.
on site.
It was pretty much on site. He well he will regale you with the story. You'll have to. He does it like pinned up against the wall and trying to stay away from the captain, but he does it. And it goes a little something like, "Oh yes, well I was trying to run away from you, and I had the unfortunate luck of running directly into the person that well, it was a pirate, and I said, "Oh, hello there, whoever you are. I'm the wizard Kyrak, and I require an immediate meeting with your superior or lord or whatever you serve or whatever it was."
Does that normally work well?
No. But I'm not very good at talking, and I have no magic left, and I didn't have the time either, and it was the best I could come up with at the moment. And anyway, she grinned at me, and then she turned into a big snake lady, and turned me into a cat, and then she said, "We're going to learn everything we need in a few moments," and then she cast some other spells on me, and I don't remember anything after that. I'm pretty sure she knocked me out, and then woke up in the hold. She questioned me as a cat. Very demeaning. Don't enjoy it. Remembering,
So
not
she
good
knows
either.
Speak within.
We have learned a new thing.
And, of course, I told her everything, and I told her the truth, because I, wanted to be relieved of my embarrassing fate.
And how'd that work?
Well, poorly. Because then she just kept me as a cat. So, that's really the whole story. Frankly, if I had run in a different direction, I would have had a much better chance.
And just what have we learned from this?
Well,
Don't talk to wizards.
Don't tell your whole
Don't-
You're a wizard now.
don't request aid from a wizard without expecting anything in return, certainly so. But the other thing I've learned is
You
that,
already knew that.
well, she was quite dangerous. And I didn't know that she was a wizard. Now did I?
And so it's just, oh, let me tell my life story to a dangerous person that turned me into a cat.
Well, she made it quite clear that she was a dragon and would eat me if I didn't. Which is a compelling argument. I don't want to be cat, but neither do I want to be dead. I'd prefer being a human and not being a cat, and also being able to go fucking home. None of which
That's
were happening at the time, and very few of which are happening right now.
Hey, you have 2 of 3 right now. You're alive and a wizard man.
For now. For now. On all of the counts. And what have you learned from it? Well, you learned what happened to me. It's a short tale, and I'm no bard, so I didn't elaborate very much, but that's what happened. I hope it was enlightening, because now I'm... The teeth are very big, but they're bigger when you're tiny.
Were you more afraid of this cat?
There was a bit of an instinctual dread that I don't normally experience, but I suppose it may have been quite similar.
Did you witness her talking to anyone aside from pirates?
Oh, no. I mean, she's one of the more reputable members of the little group that I was belonging to, right? So I suppose she might have more important assignments. Can't imagine what she was doing here, but surely it was... Well, if I was delivering the heart to her, she was probably not just a messenger or a fairy woman. She was probably going to do something with it herself, although I have no clue what, as I've previously stated. Something. Something that she's been here for, as we just heard, several years.
Do you know how to locate people?
Oh, I did.
With money and paper, can you do it again?
Only with money, paper, and my spellbook.
I don't have that one, I don't think.
I don't either. It's a big problem.
Because where was
Yeah,
your
it's
spell?
not one of the ones I have. Oh, is your spellbook possibly within 1,000 feet? It's not on this plane, right?
I have several because no good wizard leaves without a backup, but, well, you've rather taxed. I underestimated the amount of resistance that this plane would give me when we first met, and certainly I lost track of time. So, you know, it's a bit of a problem.
You plane shifted without a spellbook? I didn't have a spellbook here?
Well, I expected to be able to plane shift again, and I did. But in the heat of the moment, I rather forgot to go somewhere with the spellbook. But frankly, I wouldn't have wanted to. I was in a pickle. I didn't want to lead you to one of my hideouts, so to speak, and I was out of any other options. So here was the best choice. Didn't turn out well, but the odds of success were greater than a random, I would say.
Could you tell us how to meet the plane and we can come back with your spellbook?
Not as long as I'm under the binding spell. I can't lead the way very well if I can't leave, can I? I wouldn't trust you to be there without me. You'll die. Not a threat, just the promise of certainty. And not like a, again, reiterating, not a threat, simply, none of you have the mark. You'll just die instantly. It's not much.
What's the mark?
It's a thing that you earn it. Not my choice.
Oh, it's your phone.
No. A separate, part of my education, so to speak. You have to. Otherwise, you'll just get lost, and you'll end up in some hag's hut or dragon's den. Yeah, so to speak. They wouldn't like you calling it such, but you know.
It's wild shit mouth rings.
They're not there. We're excited for them. You said you were gonna if you joined us before, you would have consequences from your boss or whatever.
Yes, quite so.
Have you felt anything yet?
Oh, we
Oh,
fixed
that's
that.
right.
We fixed that.
Yes. I think we rather did get rid of that initial problem, but there's a worse problem now. Instead of not being able to talk, I'm not able to do anything about not being able to cast spells, which may as well be the same thing. And also, there's a dragon. Just in general, that's bad, but she's trying to kill us, which is even worse.
The thing is, we just don't have that much money for you to have gigs.
Oh,
The person
I'm.
who does have money is the captain. Because I have things you could copy, but I don't have any way for you to copy.
my advice to you, as it has been save yourselves if you can.
Well, because you can't just use someone else's spellbook. You need to
I need to study it. Certainly so. I would need to first be able to get my own copy. I don't suppose the inks are available quite as easily. Although I could make my own, it would take a while.
How many days are we from Island?
Quite a few. Yeah, like half a week at least.
Well, you have at least 3 to 4 days.
That wouldn't be enough. Listen,
don't
I'll worry about this. I'll probably mix something up and almost die in the process, and you won't need to worry about me in the interim.
I just don't have enough of a stash for you to make a whole spell.
Oh yes, yes. My spells are weird anyway. I don't know if you would. Well, you're like a. You work on a completely different principle.
Sure.
In any case, well, there's an island right over there. Let me scavenge around on it for a while, and I'll probably get some quality resources.
We have a book that you can copy, but I don't really like to keep it.
Well, then don't let me do that.
Well, the island that we just left or the island that we're going to? Because either way, it's not close.
The island that's right there. They were yelling about it earlier.
What's the island over there?
It's got the
Overgrown.
overgrown ruin and not much else.
Do you think that's gonna have ink?
Oh, there's plants. Oh, I'm not looking for ink. I'm looking for, ingredients, so to speak.
Shovels,
Feel alone.
faces full.
You know, they probably do have that food. So that's like half the way there for these.
Yeah, if there's a cave,
Yeah.
you can get
We're
some
not
guano.
straight line right now. We're not sure. No, shovel. We don't trust him. Shovel's back.
X fully believes in what he is.
And we're back.
What type of wizard school did you do again?
Well, it's a complicated question.
Independent study.
Well, I studied under the Archmage Gadwick, an esteemed man. Gazed into the mirror a few too many times, rather lost track of exactly what I was doing, ended up in the woods, and then went on from there.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
No.
Good. It probably shouldn't. Because the logic of traditional wizardry is a bit lost on me as well.
I think almost a sorcerer.
No, dear no, dear no. Nothing inside.
And absolutely no charisma.
No, certainly not.
You wouldn't be a good sorcerer.
Never would claim to have been a good sorcerer. Oh, thank goodness I wasn't born with it, or I would have tried even. What a disaster that would have been, huh?
I think they were.
Why did you eat the boar's heart?
Yeah, what he said.
It was in the song.
Surely it was in the song.
We couldn't have eaten it if you ate it.
I would have loved to have gotten my hands on it before it was eaten. Shame that
Haha.
would have maybe survived.
I point and laugh. And Cat Rock comes out and also points and laughs.
I also played.
Well, I've been appropriately shamed. Are we done?
And the caption just is still there.
The captain is literally watching all of this like a.
I carried him on the brink of death from an exploding island.
He's putting up with it.
Captain, can I borrow some extra ink?
The supply that you're provided with is the limit of my capacity.
Understood, thank you.
Do you need more ink?
Magical ink that with a specific gold cost is the component to scribe spells.
Ah,
I was really hoping he was just somehow a scribe's wizard and I could just let him deal with it himself.
He's not a scribes wizard.
I think
He's a vibes wizard.
disgusting.
she's a wizard GPT effort.
No. His magic is of the wilds. Evidently. That the artifice. That's come on. That's a pot calling the kettle black if ever I saw it.
Intelligence vibes.
I mean, he's clearly a wizard just in the spells that he's cast, and the fact that he needs a book. But
You can read, right?
certainly. You know, if it's in the. I mean, if the words make sense and the letters read, then read them I can.
Wait, what do you need the ink for?
Making a spell book.
We have a spell. You can't use the caption.
You have a spell book, which is yours, basically.
Yeah, well, because for the spell book, for me to be able to use them, I had to like spend time and copy them over myself. Like you can't just use someone else's notes. You need to like write them over and like think about them a lot. I'm not.
Sophia, do you think he has to be alone on the island?
Oh no, I never said anything about being alone. I just said let me loose.
Okay. Does anyone trust him being on land at
I mean,
all?
we can just all go with them and do a collection.
What are we gonna do with him? Yeah,
Then
where's
we
he
have a
gonna
wizard
go?
if we can get him to not suck.
He can't leave the plane where
We
he doesn't want to stay.
We just try to not leave until he can also leave, and then we force him to go with us or follow him where he goes. Because they'll keep trying to kill him,
Right.
and we want to kill them.
Yeah.
So they'll.
That, honestly, that does make a lot of sense. Yeah.
Alright, okay. Okay, so we're basically using them as bait.
We follow the leads we have,
We're
and if that doesn't work, we have bait.
I'm just saying this in the front. We're just gonna dangle him from a.
I mean, at some point, we will also be bait ourselves.
I will go ahead and add that I do not like this, but you're right.
And I'll reiterate, we held up our end of the bargain, and
Oh, I'm answering every question you got. It's
And we get his spells back to him.
We can
we need his
re-
power.
If we can get enough for you to have a spell, we can talk again and see if we have a new accord.
begging your pardon, but we'll have to get there first. We can think about it when we get there.
he lost his spellbook.
Oh, he didn't even bring his spell book in the first place to Ravnica, and then you guys drained him of all of his resources and chased him here. And then he got turned into a cat, and now he's trapped here. So he's really having a bad time.
He didn't bring his spellbook?
He didn't. Yes.
Is he an 8-year-old? Like,
He's a guy that could normally go home whenever he wants, but that got specifically taken away from him by a better wizard.
I can go home too, but my wallet's here. I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
this is just a
That
one-day
was
business
totally your
trip.
character.
you left your
Unprepared.
No, it's very.
I've already admitted that I made a bad planning mistake in the first
It
place,
is very.
and we can
embarrassing.
keep talking about it, but we
Oh,
don't have to.
Well,
Imagine if I went somewhere without my yarding.
Ugh, imagine if we kept talking about it.
What's that
I'm
show?
very disappointed in you.
Daddy!
Just a crab floating on a boat.
And get that crab away from me. It's been following me nonstop.
Do we, the captain was saying that we couldn't, like, turn back, at Spitfire for a second because the ship was, like, starting to dilapidate. Do we have time to go to the side?
Dallying too long is dubious because you're not sure what's trying to follow you, if anything, and you're not sure how long the ship is going to remain ship shape. Right now, the main concern is simply that it's traveling at half of its speed. It can't go more than half of its maximum normal speed, and that means that delaying is like further delaying you getting the repairs, right?
Was that sail repairs or
Dock repairs. You have to be, yeah, that's why.
dry dock?
Dry dock. You have to. There are repairs that have to happen on the ship that it cannot be buoyant for. You know.
Irma's been trying to take care of what can
I
be
forget
taken
the
care
term
of.
for the intentional beaching. There's the.
Yeah. They did that earlier, but they need it to be.
It's not scuttle, but there's a yeah.
Tyrock, how long do you need on the island?
Depends on how easily I can find everything I need.
Wouldn't it be easier to just find stuff at the
It's
big island that
slow as
has all the items?
I'm just saying, right? Like
But that's
Maybe
what
so.
we're doing
8
in our
hours of
downtime,
vending.
is going
I don't know
out.
anything about this place. I simply know where I needed to be.
They
Just-
have a mage academy.
Yeah, like
Let's just keep
I'm sure they have a mage academy.
Well, actually, how much better, Captain, how much better was it than the average war mage?
He like sits back. He's just like considerably. I'm to understand.
How much better is she than like the average war mage? How mage?
Hmm. Her competency always seemed to exceed whatever was asked of her.
You had a help mage before her.
Certainly, she was far more capable than he was.
And the one before that?
More capable than any Helm's Mage I have had the pleasure of serving alongside personally.
How much
Her
better?
skills rivaled the. I mean, as far as I could tell, her skills rivaled the Admiral herself.
that's not suspicious.
Yeah. I mean, I do think she's probably a way better mage than the average mage. But you could at least probably get a lot of shit there. Easier than we could just go foraging for items.
No, well, that's not about the spells. That's just about me being able to do anything about anything.
And we want to give them abilities. Well, but like you still need a book without.
Oh, sure, yes, for spells.
I think he should sit tight on this boat. We'll go to the bigger place.
I have questions for citizens, teachers at the university.
I think she's a player. I don't think she actually went to university.
I
I think
think
she was a good enough mate. They're like, yeah, we'll take you.
or subsumed a student or yeah.
Well, if you guys are skipping that island, that's fine.
Oh well.
Bye, ruins.
Oh no, no, no! Don't worry about it.
Oh, do we want the ruins?
Oh, I can't read anything. Can I read anything from the spyglass or whatever we initially saw it for?
There's no words that you see
Do
through
we
the spyglass.
see
Oh, it's just simple.
accessible supplies?
Yeah, you don't see any writing on
Do we
those.
see
Can we just
fruit,
put like a
coconut?
kindergartner leash on him? And
Are there any like fruits, or can we see any fruit bearing trees or anything from the?
Probably you can. Yeah.
Does anything look like a citrus?
We can fly over and grab some.
Oh,
I would like to propose to the captain that we take this pit stop and that I attempt a rudimentary diving bell or suit in order to see if I can do some under the water lineman.
Okay. If you guys want to take a bit stop, as so to speak, to explore the island and do some other repairs and stuff, then like if you think it is best and you have if you have some assurance that this is going to prove to be a benefit to the ship,
They have citrus.
oh yeah,
The
I am a
medical
benefit
costs,
to the
like,
ship.
scurvy bad.
Yeah.
so is being at dock. Is if it outweighs delaying our arrival.
I would vote for me and X flying over there with bag, filling up on citrus and coming back.
I mean, sure, you can do that. But you guys are not like short on rations. You guys are good on that for sure.
Yeah,
We have
Yeah.
citrus.
that's how rations work.
Yeah, no, you like rations are included. Like yeah, like the vitamins are not separated into different rations. Like you guys are good on the rations.
If there's anything in particular that Wizard wants.
Well, he said that he'd need to go over there and see because I mean, like if you want a full lesson in exactly what herbalism that he knows, we'll be here for several decades. But he can go over there and do it himself, is what he's saying.
But they're
Yeah.
cool standing stones and shit too that we could see.
We make them
But
with
they're
our
cool
mouths and
rocks.
rides on our back.
Captain, there could be treasure.
Yeah.
There could be treasure if you think the treasure on that island is going to outweigh us delaying our visit.
Well, I mean, like, it's not like we had a scheduled time to be at the island.
I feel like if
I
you-
do seem to recall a dragon attacking us.
if they give me like a solid day of working on the ship, that maybe with like I could shave off enough time to make it worthwhile.
Evans has assured me that the repairs to the ship have gone to their extent. We were waiting aboard, like on that beach, for a great longer than we needed to for the repairs that we were doing, because we were waiting to purchase the supplies that took longer than expected.
How long would it take us to get back to this island from the place where we would get fixed? And does it have to be that island, or can we get those materials to make that ink anywhere?
There's nothing special about this island
It's here.
other than the fact that it's here now. Getting the ink has nothing to do with the island.
Yeah.
Kyrek has stated several times that he's not going to be able to make a spell book out of island stuff, but he wants to go there to get some stuff. And you guys have asked him about it. He's like, oh, for.
Can I insight check him again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would also.
Do you want guidance on that?
Yes.
Need to find my dice.
Oh, it's on James Potter.
Blessed.
15 insight.
20?
That's better.
20.
That one.
I mean, you don't get the sense that he's lying to you, for sure. He certainly seems to be, unsure of exactly what he's going to find, but he seems confident that he will find something that he will be able to use for something.
Is
is it worth possibly dying if you could wait a couple days?
Oh, I'm gonna die in. I'll give us 3 weeks most. Yeah.
Why 3 weeks?
Dragons are fast.
Okay, yeah, let's just fucking go. Yeah.
Right?
It seems like a nice island. But like, it's a lot of risk for unknown rewards. I mean, the only reason I like it is it's like a lot, far away from everything enough that if he does try anything, he's not getting far. Can I ask the chef if he knows more about this specific weird
Honestly,
island?
the only reason I was like, let's do it.
Chef knows lots of weird things.
I'm below decks all the time. Where are we?
By that island.
Like 3 days out,
3 days out in what heading?
I tell him the header.
March 365.
He kind of thinks for a second. Not aware of any islands there.
There's roughly 340
actually-
degrees off in front of the boat. Right.
Not aware of any islands there.
Oh my god, it's a mystery island. I go ask the navigator if he knows about any islands here.
Jackson actually, like, when you go to see him, he is, like, fucking around with a map. And then he will be like, no, that's not... I mean, it's pretty normal, though. We're just marking it here so that, we know it.
But it's like fairly close to the big island.
Ah,
It seems weird to not know about it.
small enough, though, that easily missed unless you're going for a direct heading. And also in between Spitfire and the Big Island, which is to say, unless you're sailing directly into the Big Island, which I don't know why you would be, because there's not a good settlement there. The tides are not the tides, but rather the currents are poor here. I've sailed this in this direction just because it's going to be harder to find us here unless you know where you're looking for. Rather, it's out of the way, is what I'd say. So, not too weird to have missed it until now. So we're marking it, presuming we're sailing past, we will hopefully be able to find it again. Doesn't always happen, though. Some of these islands, they'll just... you see it once and then never again.
Do we want to check out the mystery island? I mean, I think said that they disappeared on us.
I want to, but only because Artie was up there being like, "Well, skip it if you want," and then his hat brim went down real quick, and I was like, "No." But that's not something my character is aware of.
Y'all can skip it if you want, I'm just saying.
Keep your hat brim
Yeah,
up, sir.
okay.
Okay, we're in. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Read the room.
Well, I have learned a new trick.
Yeah. Yep. So
Forced to always wear a hat.
this island's gonna turn out to be an island.
And that's fine. What I don't want to happen is
Hey,
get to the
it
next
also
place
is an
and be
island
like,
with old rocks.
Yeah.
All islands have a
Heroes, we require that you go to this island. Few have been here. It lies between Spitfire Bastion and the mainland. You're like, we were just there and we skipped it.
this Dragonstone, you say?
I'm sure like Final Fantasy and Canter music is for
Yeah, so as soon as you
Feels like we're gonna miss
tie
some shit.
the little ferry boat, like the rowboat from the sailing ship, you just like zooms in.
A save screen.
A mirror shatter, and we're in.
You get into the boat, and then a little thing pops up. Are you sure you want to continue? Going from this point will reduce your access to items at save points. The story will progress. Yeah.
Are you no return?
I say that after everything that anybody ever does. I'd like to look for secret doors. The story will progress if you do that.
Yeah.
You don't find any. All right, moving on.
That 20. Still don't find it.
Yeah, you didn't. There's. You don't. You're pretty sure.
None here.
You're pretty sure there's no doors. All right, you guys go to the island. You're on the island. No encounter happens.
They're on the island.
Whoever goes to the island is on the island.
I'm gonna make good on my offer to like try to do both stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that.
Fly over and keep an eye on Wizard.
Great.
I look for animals and try to get the skinny from them.
There are some animals.
The north side was the best. South side was more.
Okay.
Not the skin. It's a different one.
Okay, the first dinosaurs that you see, or the first animals that you see, are some dinosaurs. Part of why you see them is because they're fucking huge. They're altosaurs, which are like sauropods, I think. They're gargantuan. So they're way up there to talk to them, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Those are the first animals you find, though.
Wait, how big is this? Like by feet?
The island by feet is a bad way to do it, but it's like maybe a mile or half mile.
Okay, I thought it was pretty smaller.
It's a really small island to be a mile wide. But there is like
It's not a shoal or a.
there's like a jungle, there's like internal jungle, there's like a
Yeah.
It's not an atoll, it's because it is like a circular shape, but it's not like a
cluster of small.
Containing a lagoon.
yeah, there's no lagoon in the center. It's probably volcanic. As most islands tend to be.
Jurassic period.
And Jurassic, yeah. Or I don't know what altosaurs are from.
Stegosaurus is Cretaceous, don't you?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So they're just grazing though.
How old are these dinosaurs? Nice neck.
It'll like look at you, kind of almost confused, and it's be like, hi. Old.
Do you know? Did you see them build this building, or was it always this gross?
The stone. Is like that normal.
Always.
Yeah, it's always been like that.
What's Two-Face doing?
What?
What's Two-Face doing? I'm following around.
Oh, if you follow him, digging around, looking at plants,
Being a cat.
tasting stuff now.
Oh, but I mean, like, it sounds like it.
I mean, oh yeah. I mean, if you want to categorize that, he may have been. He has several cat-like qualities already, and they were just emphasized by being a cat, literally.
I feel like all wizards are more cat aligned than dog.
Sure, right. I understand. This one's dog aligned though.
Pretty like a Shiba Inu, you know, like pretty much a cat and dog.
What? You're like a jackal.
Very dog.
Dog. God damn it, dog.
Dog strikes again. No, please don't.
So he's digging around. He's getting his hands dirty. He's doing some herbalism. Appears. As Jane caught on the other.
She's good.
We didn't get unplugged or anything. Hopefully.
I've rigged up a really long snorkel.
Give me a perception if you're keeping an eye on the wizard.
I
That's
sniff after the wizard.
attached to a boat scuba.
Yeah, you're going to spend your time on the island following him.
I want to kind of follow him around.
That's how like
Then you as well. You as well.
Yeah.
With an 18? Okay.
You can do that no ice. Like,
I'm not
you
good.
don't have to be certified. You
I'm not
they
helpful,
pump
but I'm
air down.
following.
Yeah.
17?
17.
Okay, so the two owl and are able to follow him relatively effectively. Dog wizard, unfortunately,
Not very helpful.
not very helpful, and you actually lose sight of him frequently. And like in weird ways where it's like he'll walk behind a tree and then not emerge on the other side of the tree, and then you look for him and you can't find him, and then you see the owlin like moving and you follow them, and then you see him again like 30 seconds later.
With advantage, I got a 9.
No, yeah. And so, yeah, he's just hard to spot. Sometimes he's easy to lose track of him, but you're able to, you guys are collectively able to follow him. It's really funny to have all three of you following him, because you know it makes it better. It makes it harder to lose track of him. He's not even. He's not even like trying to hide from you guys necessarily. He's just kind of moving through the woods pretty quick, and digging around and grabbing stuff and stuffing it into like bags and like pouches and whatever. Do his shirt, just like making like a shirt hammock to like put stuff in.
I'm there. I'm there to help him if he needs.
Yeah. If you offer, he's like, oh, cool, and he'll take bags. He won't hand stuff to you guys. Because he's sorting them into different bags and he wants to keep them all.
Truffles.
Yeah. And you get back onto the ship and he's just like, finally, something to eat other than what the ship. Anyway, we can move on now. That isn't not what he's doing. He is grabbing fancy mushrooms. But he's not only doing that. Can we really not? I think this is gonna get unplugged.
She keeps pretending.
Okay, that's everybody accounted for, right? Because you're working on the ship and you're staying on board.
Yeah.
I also gonna ride on
On the well, you'll have to convince it.
What are you?
Oh! Yeah, it'll let you on. It's like it's just kind of intrigued by the whole conversation. It's like, I don't even know what you are, but you're very small, so I guess it wouldn't hurt. Yeah. But then again, you are very small.
They're not wrong.
All right, well, that's Kyrick spends some time digging around. He grabs a bunch of stuff.
Is there any cool magic shit on the island?
Maybe you don't see any following Kyrick around or riding on the back of a dinosaur or fixing the boat or staying on the boat. So we don't know.
The
Detect
ruins.
magic and give up on Kyra?
No. You don't sense any in 30 feet.
Yeah.
Can we swing by the ruins while we're?
Not if you follow Kyrick. Because he doesn't really give a shit about the ruins.
We will. He's going.
He's like, I don't understand what you're trying to imply by that, because I don't really care. I really don't.
Can we take an extra hour?
Would you rather follow
I'm kinda,
Kyra or
yeah.
check out the rooms?
Nah, you can go. I'll just spend that time, searching for the more things.
Oh, you're coming with us.
I think
I'd rather not, but if you'd like, I suppose I have to, huh?
yes.
Great.
That is what's up.
You might find things on the way.
Let's go die in some ruins instead.
Yay!
That's the spirit.
Don't even know what kinds of traps they might have done in these. Surely ones that kill you, though.
Cool, you can go in first.
You can kill me. Just do it now, though. I don't want to wait in suspense. Won't be doing that, though. Oh, you can have easier time tricking somebody else to go in. Thanks, though. Going out by a trap. Woof. Oh, not the way I'd like to go. Want to be the way I'm going anyway.
It's okay. We can figure out
He's
how
just
to
smoke his own fate and like the crux of that tree now.
Hey, he dies to a trap. Like,
We're attached to him.
yeah.
One way or the other.
Yeah, once you guys, like, actually care about him.
Your shovel is not a trap.
Can be.
Where there's a will.
No. If you turn your shovel, like, if you bend it so it's a rake, now it's a trap. Because now you can step on it and it'll hit you.
Spring letter right in front of his door. Angry eyebrow face.
It'll hit him right in the face, and it'll, like, do the Tom and Jerry, like,
Yeah.
flattening of his, yeah. Okay, so it's a kind of pyramid. It's a step pyramid. It's got 5 steps or 3 steps, like, that are, like, big, and then, like, 2 little steps, one at the bottom and one at the top. It's very old, and there you do not see an open entrance, but you do see a partially buried sigil that seems to be set onto one of the sides that is facing the east. Because it is aligned kind of east-northwest.
Is it a sigil that you, Warlock would be able to read the sigil?
There's no writing.
Sigil.
Can I roll Arcana?
You
What did it
may.
roll? Okay.
I am not within 30 feet.
Well, then that's only an 18.
Oh yeah, and then set dressing.
Oh, thanks.
It's very overgrown. There's no doorway yet. Certainly you have not found one. If there is one, it's buried, it seems. Or like, overgrown.
There's little velociraptors.
So what's with the murder beacon?
Those are dinosaurs. You're on a dinosaur island.
Yeah.
Has this been established yet? Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Can I start like cleaning the dirt off the central?
Yeah, you can wipe it off and stuff. Nothing happens. You're able to do that. It's still partially buried, but you're able to make out that it is concentric circles with symbols on them, but you're not. It's not writing because you can't read it, right? It does. What'd you get for Arcana?
18.
It doesn't seem to have any particular magical, like you don't recognize it as like spell sigils or anything like that.
Are there any other sigils around if I start looking?
You'd have to like spend probably a while fully uncovering it to see the whole thing, but this is the only place where any symbols show up at all.
Rub it. Can I just try and start like poking things and see if any way I touch it does anything?
Yeah, nothing you do to like in that way does anything.
Is it like a closed door or an open door?
Is it what?
It looks like there's a door right now.
That's not representative of what you're seeing. You're seeing a flat wall with a sigil like thing. It's pretty big. It could be a door maybe, but it's like I said, it's half buried. You'd have to excavate it and then uncover it from all the plants and stuff to fully see it.
Digging. I'm a dog. I go on all fours. Hey.
This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take like an hour. You guys do have a shovel though on board the ship, but you have one theoretically.
Fred Flintstone.
I have shatter.
Dinosaurs.
Would shatter make it faster if I like really carefully localize it?
No, because it's the ground is not an object. Yes.
Should I fireball?
Same answer, pretty much. The ground can catch on fire, but it won't excavate.
If I fly up, do I notice any windows?
Definitely you don't notice actually any windows, but actually at the very top, there is a shimmering that does catch your eye, and if you go to investigate it, there is a tiny, about 1 foot by 1 foot wide square at the very top that appears to be made of crystal. You don't know how thick it is, and it's not particularly transparent crystal, but it is not normal, like it's not the normal stone. It's not like the limestone or whatever the fuck it's made out of, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll fly back down and report that.
Yeah, so some crystal at the top. It's mostly, it's like quartz or something. It's like see-through, kind of. It's mostly white, you know? Maybe with like a little bit of a pinkish tinge.
Can I roll like an investigation, nature, religion to just try and discern some sort of reason?
Like, behind what?
The symbology.
Sure.
What is
I'm not
this
saying
one
it's
which is
just
like
silly.
What?
what skill?
Oh, religion, I guess.
16.
You don't know exactly what it represents, but a structure like this seems religious just in the amount of effort that was put into it, appearing like grand and stuff like that. Again, you'd have to spend a while uncovering it to see the entire symbol. But just off a glance, right? That's what you're saying. It's probably religious in nature.
How long would it take with a couple people to
It'd take you guys an hour.
Oh, I don't know, but just
Well-
that line from that movie, it's like
I start taking
I misunderstood your symbology.
Yeah, if you don't leave, you are. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask one more time. Whatever. would
Sorry,
say
it's like I said,
self-identify as.
it's in there.
What if they've seen any like humanoid creatures come to and from this structure? Or just anyone just
Yeah, it doesn't remember any other than you guys. Yeah.
I need to go to the.
Yep.
Add this to my mental map.
I'm just digging. I dig until there's nothing left to dig.
Fair enough. That's like a life goal. Like it's just like a way to live. Yeah, can you dig it? There you go. Okay, well you're able to uncover eventually the entirety of the segment of that pyramid, right? The symbol appears to be this. In its entirety, it is about 8 feet, like in diameter. And that is not writing, so there's nothing to understand in the symbology there with the Eldritch Eyes or anything like that.
Am I able to rotate the middle one to match?
No, they don't move. Kyrek has fallen asleep.
Wizard, wake up. What's this mean?
Huh?
What's that mean?
It means that somebody spent an inordinate amount of time building this building. I think. Stone buildings, goodness.
Do you have any idea about what to do with that?
And he like stands up.
Lock in, man.
I just, it's hard to care. Didn't want to be here in the first place.
Is this a case where knock would have been helpful?
Okay. No. Let's see. Let me focus real quick.
Can I look for?
Let me focus real quick. Don't come in here or the curse will get you, probably.
It's not a wrong bet. Can I like poke around for any keyholes?
Yes, but you don't find any. It does take some time, though. I'm marking that down.
Anyone have a better idea?
I'm still. Oh.
I'm trying to see if I can
With
use
your
my
shovel?
grease spell to
Yeah.
finish the timbers.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're doing boat stuff.
I burn
Boats.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
I burn 2 third-level cells and say, sending, meet me at the weird ruins. Meet me at the weird ruins.
I just told him to be like, and tell Irma.
Yeah. I have 25. Y'all are both in the boat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's sorry. I tell you that. I like, get everyone come to the weird temple.
Get everyone. All right, so we get the captain, we get
Sure.
the surgeon.
Get everyone who will come. I don't know. You get to respond. I got a thing I can't figure
Well, the
out.
captain's
I
not
need
fucking
someone
coming
else
out. It's
smart.
daylight.
Yeah.
I need someone else who's smart.
All right,
Why
I'm
the
on
fuck are
the
you
way.
calling me?
I need someone
Bring
with
the
shovel.
I need somebody who's smart and somebody who has a shovel. So,
2 people.
and it's the 2 people that are not in the boat, or they're not with the party. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. God damn it.
There's nobody else on the ship who would care, right? Like,
I mean,
could be like stories, but not adventures.
you guys requested to stop the boat to let Kyra gather stuff and to get lemons. And then you have chosen to investigate this ruin and are now requesting
Okay,
additional
I
people
burned
show
a
up.
third
But
level
on
slot.
standard business,
Yeah.
there's a skeleton crew that always maintains the boat,
There's always
right?
a third of the crew
Yeah.
manning the boat actively.
I burned a third level slot.
Damn.
But you got more of those these
We're,
days, so that's
we're
right.
expecting to sleep soon.
No. And I message the captain.
Okay.
And I say, we found a temple. We'll be back soon. It might take a second. You can reply to this message. Can you?
For sending? Yeah.
No, but can he?
Yeah.
His brain was weird.
Yes, but this is not trying to get in there. It's just he's hearing a thing.
That's Rabbit's thought that came out loud.
Rabbit is sends him. Wait, does this work? Your brain is weird. the response you get back is, I presume the ruin you found is the one that we could see from the boat. And if that's not the case, then you should tell us where you are in the case that we need to be rescued. Otherwise, I wish you luck.
I'll just message him if we're fucked.
Okay, so me and
He did basically leave that open.
like time to roll up on everybody, but we're not wandering through the forest, so
No, it was visible. That's why
It is the
it was
visual.
mentioned.
Yeah.
So you guys can just head there. That's fine. That's fine. You're there. Now everybody's there.
Irma, help.
I'm gonna make a history check on this
What are you trying to learn?
about the temple.
What specific question are you asking?
I'm
'Cause-
Why are we-
trying to determine from the symbols that are there and the structure of it how to get inside the temple. Does this say something like what the ancient Egyptians would do with a false door, with the real entrance hidden in a different spot?
I mean, yeah, since you've not been on this plane before, it's hard to know about the culture that built it for sure.
Sure, but there are architects, right?
No, I understand what you, yeah, I'm just saying, like, it's gonna be hard to get specifics.
I'm just hoping that stone cutting helps.
It's made out of rock.
Made of stone.
And if it comes.
It's an artificer, you're pretty cunning. You tend to be.
That is a 60. Okay. 26.
26. I mean, this does look to you to be a functional door, but there's no mechanism that you can see that even could physically move it accessible to you here.
Can I not?
Not
the spell, literally.
Yeah. I
did
mean,
spend time
you're asking, may you? You're excused. Proceed.
Mother, may I knock?
Just start doing the whole like, okay.
It's pretty thick, right? So you can tell that immediately. Like when you rap against it, like the sound is super dull.
Can I lift it?
No.
Can I push or pull it?
It doesn't seem to want to move either way.
Does it smell weird?
It smells like freshly excavated earth.
Freshly.
Yeah.
I dug it up.
Oh.
I cast detect magic.
It's not.
It's rock.
It's not magic, so Arcana probably wouldn't.
It's not actively emanating a magical aura. Is the main thing that you learn with detect magic.
I do like a tinkerer's tools, like artificer, know-how kind of thingy.
Yeah. Sure.
So tools, so proficiency, and then it's 12 does this mean? And I'm gonna add 4 for 16.
Well, she's licking the leg of your chair, so
That's kind of nervous behavior, I would say. For a dog. Anyway, 16?
16.
Okay, so when you kind of probe the edges of it, it only goes in an inch before hitting stone again. So the seam of this door is blocked
over
only an inch in, and it seems way thicker than an inch the door itself. So it's possible it's a false door. It's also possible that there is stone that is locking like this door in place that is currently like physically there, right? Like kind of like a wood bar lock type deal,
Yeah,
except for giant stones.
giant slabs of stone.
It's also possible that maybe there's magic that moves the stone or makes the stone incorporeal for specific reasons at specific times under specific circumstances. If you have the symbol, whatever it could be, right? But if this door seems to be, if it's a real door, if it's supposed to be used, obviously there's supposed to be a way to open it from the outside. There has to be something. There can't be nothing. It does seem to be intended to be used. You're just not sure how.
Can we move the concentric circles?
No, they're not. They're like, that's what they look like, but then they're stone. They're part of the same stone. They've been carved out. Yeah.
I'd like to look around.
And this looks like a Skyrim door, I know.
I'd like to look around the door and kind of the area around it to see if there's some other kind of like.
The primary Give me a perception check actually, like because you know about so you do a little circle around it.
Hey.
And you're able to like the only shiny bit that you're able to see is that there is a that quartz on the top.
Net 20.
Natural 20.
Damn.
First 24.
24. The temple or what like the pyramid, right? Temple, it seems you don't see anything else on it other than what I've described so far. There are a few things in the surrounding ruin that haven't been explored yet, that kind of catch your eye, that were much more overgrown, much more destroyed, but there are still a few remnants of other buildings in this complex. It seems to have been not just the one pyramid alone. There were other buildings here, but those are far harder to spot. Not visible to the naked eye unless you're very specifically looking for them. But you're able to make out like 3 or 4 surrounding buildings that have been collapsed. The foundations are all that you can see at this point, and they're overgrown and halfway buried. But like you're able to see like little hills basically in the terrain that are regular enough to make you think that there probably used to be buildings there.
Okay. If I fly up, can I see anything above in those extra buildings?
Yeah, that's no.
Can I'm assuming you're communicating this stuff to the rest of us. I am. Can I investigate those, like the area in the buildings for what looks like missing capstones to these, or other things like switches or buttons?
Yeah, you can do an investigation.
That not rolling great today, but that's an 11. Oh, I will use my last thing. That is now a 15.
15.
I'm already checking out these things. Can I help? Ken?
It's an investigation, so if you were trained in investigation, you can help.
You're trained in investigation? You are not. But it's a 15. And I am out of flash as a genius for me.
With 15, you're able to find a few buried artifacts. None of them fit the description of what you were looking for there.
I'll still take them.
But yeah, you find a unusable mechanically, but like intact enough to be recognizable shield that seems to be made of like copper, maybe, or like bronze, maybe. It's tarnished, but you could probably, it's actually well enough preserved that you could polish it probably in just like half an hour or something like that and make it like shiny. So it's not like fully ruined, it's not fully tarnished. There's also a number of little artifacts and bits of gold and coin and stuff like that that bear symbols of you're noticing the sun and dinosaurs as the main motifs, right? On these like objects, on these arts. Also some silver, some necklaces, you know.
I wear all of them.
Your trunk.
Just dripping in well, silver. If it's not a big enough
there
fit around my giant ass elephant neck, then yeah, it goes on the.
There are also several amulets that bear the same symbol here. Several amulets that bear that same symbol. And there are also images of this symbol that is also surrounded by 3 different dinosaurs. And there are also images of this symbol, but only one of the rings, and the inside of it has a sun. So, like I said, dinosaurs and suns, very common, and then this symbol, pretty common as well. Yep.
Can I investigate the window at the top?
What are you trying to learn? You can look at it for
If
sure.
it involves somehow in getting inside, like what's the
Well, if you look at it, it doesn't seem to move.
Is the sun shining?
The sun's out, yeah.
yeah, but I tell him there's a trick with the sun.
Well, if the sun were to like, if you're asking like sun goes in, it would need to be directly overhead.
Go away illuminated. Okay.
Which at this time of day you'd need to wait till tomorrow, and it's also unclear if this plane is like a globe and if it would pass directly overhead every day, or if it would be a specific day of the year, or what.
Can I try and trick it with a magnifying glass?
Do you have? I'm probably not a magnifying glass now, but do you have something to?
I have a spy box.
I'm gonna ask if somebody can cast light on something so that I can go out there and see the building. You have darkness. I know. I'm trying to.
Anyone have sunlight?
That's like a 5th rank spell.
Anyone have daylight? Or whatever the big one is?
Fireball.
Moonlight?
I have
Moonbeam
no
is
friends,
different.
I
But
mean, you can try
good luck, everyone.
fireballing that little
Bye, Tony.
thing.
Have a good night.
It's a real shame. The solution to this puzzle is you have to talk to your shovel, but he's leaving, so that's too bad.
Wilson!
I guess we'll have to wait next week.
Speak shuffle and it.
Yeah, but a magnifying glass or a spyglass, like those are probably too small. Yep.
You said there were 3 dinosaurs. There's 3 different species, or just 3 different animals?
3 different species of dinosaur.
They all have to be something.
I was thinking blood, but fair. Second.
Yeah, fingerprint and something, yeah.
And I got a turducken the dinosaurs on top. Can I just do a straight intelligence check to see if I understand any part of this puzzle? If your character understands it.
Yeah. No, that's what the button's for.
Nice. 15.
Yeah, I mean, like the track that you're on is what makes sense to you. Do you think that whoever made this place clearly values the sun greatly?
Artificer, can you make a weird sun dimension thing?
I can make an object emit light.
Magic people would understand that there's a distinction very often in this game between light and true sunlight. Yeah.
Skyrock,
What?
can you do sunlight stuff?
No, I can't do anything right now. Thank you, though. Keep asking. Maybe I will someday.
I hope you will.
Me too. Me too.
Nerve.
I go and try to find the 3 dinosaurs and tell them to come this way.
You are. The dinosaurs, several of them are depicted as being the size of like islands, so you're probably not. They're probably not here.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I thought you were saying 3 times.
There are 3 different kinds of dinosaurs, but in like yeah, some of them are depicted as being over an island, like to scale, like their legs are behind it, but they're over it, type of stuff. They seem to be like specific individuals. They are also different species, but they're yeah.
If you stand on this circular symbol thing, does it depress?
Square,
Like
no.
a pressure?
No, it's on this wall.
This is on the wall.
Yeah, this is where you think the door is.
Can I roll a flat intelligence check?
You guys already think that you know what you need to do, which is
The sunlight?
get sun. Yeah.
Can I use a mirror to reflect sunlight?
Do you have a mirror?
I'm an artificer with tinkerer's tools and alchemist tools.
So no,
I have right tool for the job.
that's not a mirror. A mirror is not a tool; it's an object.
Can I like fireball some of the trees around it?
It's currently not being obscured. The sunlight's just like not hitting it from the right angle.
You
Probably.
just said I found silver.
Yeah!
I did.
And so if I silver the back of some glass,
That would create a mirror. Absolutely, you'd have to destroy a bunch of silver, but you could do it.
but I do have smith's tools.
Okay, so you guys set up a smithy, do some. All right, no, I'm with it.
Help it melt.
Right quick. Bam, bam, bam. Alright.
1 hour later,
No, it takes time. Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna take a while.
I burn another sending. Captain, do you have a big mirror?
Sure, it's gonna happen. He has a mirror.
I tried not to because it makes me anxious.
On the ship.
No, they're delicate. We sell those. Like the finery that we loot we don't tend to keep around, especially the delicate ones that break on a heavy seas.
Irma is forgoing her usual pursuit of perfection in favor of all I need this thing to do is reflect some daylight.
You are able to smith tools, tinkering around several hours, make your own damn mirror. Thumbs up.
Does it work though?
So what are you trying? You're trying to
To reflect
You're
the
trying to, like,
sunlight
reflect the
to where
sunlight.
the sun is shown on the symbol.
okay. No.
Then we point it at the top of the pyramid.
From where? What?
I hand one of the owlins the mirror and say shine it on the crystal and see if that works.
Right. That does work. So by reflecting the sunlight so that it goes down, there is a whoops, sorry.
I think this is a calendar.
There is a oops. I just realized I shouldn't do it that way. I should do it
I think this is some sort of time thing.
this way.
Like maybe we should have come on a day when the sun would have been perfectly overhead and the temple opened on its own.
So that's clearly what the intent of this was by the people who built it.
Well, we're cheaters.
However, by shining, so you need the light to go down that line at the bottom left, all the way to the bottom, which the alignment for that is only going to happen on a specific time of year, right? So you have to
Possibly only every couple of
possibly only a century. Like you don't know what exactly they designed it for, but by reflecting the sunlight down, you are able to kind of create that alignment artificially. And when you do so, nothing happens. But possibly you could move the door now.
We try to move the door now.
It's very heavy.
6 people together.
I will hold the mirror.
Probably.
5 people.
Wait, you're all like casters. What's your actual strength? Hold on.
I'm one size larger for carrying capacity and weight stuff.
Oh, okay. I'll lower that. I'll count that as a bonus. But like, just what are your strength scores?
8, but I can cast enhance ability.
So
more
-1,
Eight.
-1, but we're doing a thing.
13.
+1. So we're
Nine.
-1 and
And I cast more
my
strength.
God.
I cast more strength on someone for advantage.
Where did Neil go?
oh my god, you guys are at -4 or -3. Okay.
Yeah.
my god.
Can I have my dinosaur help? We need.
Oh, I can have my steel defender help.
Oh my god. All right. That's sorry. That's just really funny.
Okay, actually, while Irma
I had an inkling, but goddamn, that was a point by answer from you, Cassie.
While Irma is making the mirror, I ritual cast Summon Steed.
They don't know.
Phantom Steed, they have a strength score.
They're a
We
steed.
don't have hands.
They don't have hands.
No, but there's a
I
way
was
to
like,
get
okay,
kick it.
I'm not gonna. It's fine. It's fine. With the bear strength and Irma being big, you guys are able to move it. It's just really funny for you guys to be in a collective -3. That's just funny to me. God damn. I need to grab you guys with like a kraken. Let's just watch.
We're very grabbable.
It's the most grabbable party I've had in a while.
I'm very delicate.
We
Grab-
have Mool.
Kraken grabs you respectfully.
Well, we have Mool and Habit's kind of strong.
We do not have Mool right now,
Not now.
or Habit. We won't have Habit for a while too. Habit's busy.
I know.
It's not my fault. I have delicate rhythm.
That's true. It's true. You're hollow, and
Ranged builds.
it's not a judgment on you. It's just it's just funny. I'm gonna come up with something to, you know.
Okay, an arm wrestling contest.
Game. All strength based.
Next game, all yeah. And then that'll be the game that Tony plays like an intellectual, like you know.
Loom.
Yeah, Loom, exactly. Loom Everbow, he's back, and he's not evil this time. He got over it.
We all can get over it. And I guess we can.
Alright, anything cool in this dusty ass temple?
So it's Dusty's ass, as described. But possibly so. Let's see.
I'd like to check for traps.
Oh, interesting.
That's probably smart.
Big money.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's there do appear to be, so first of all, when the doors opened, a number of crystal lights like light themselves, seemingly powered by the same light coming down. So it seems like this is only going to be sustained for as long as your Growlin is going to be holding the mirror.
You've got this, babe.
I'm up there. Don't get distracted.
The stairs down are quite steep. That's not a trap, but I'm just leading up to it. The stairs down are quite steep. They're not overgrown or otherwise dangerous, though. However, there is like a there is a the way that those crystals of light are kind of pulsing with sunlight makes you a little bit wary. You almost get this feeling that you're being watched. Now, you don't know what this means, but when you check for traps, you just get this feeling that those little crystals of light are possibly dangerous.
Okay, where's the light? I guess.
I touch it.
I make my way in, I guess.
To start touching everything. Okay. So a bolt of sunlight is going to launch itself from one of the nearest crystals, and it is going to hit you.
Okay.
You are going to take, not too much, 5 points of radiant damage.
That's fine.
And then that crystal goes dark, and then slowly starts to brighten again.
Okay, well, I'm gonna sprint.
Wait. I sent the Steel Defender ahead.
Oh, sure.
Over and over again as necessary.
Okay, the Steel Defender is hit 3 times by 5 more attacks that were launched at it. 16 radiant damage total there. And then the lights are beginning to start glowing again slowly.
Then I sprint.
So yeah, if you sprint afterwards, none of them recover in time to shoot at you, and you're able to get past it. When you're at the bottom of the stairs,
I check for traps.
but you see another doorway that's very similar to the first one, except for this one's not overgrown, obviously.
21.
And it's there are the runic inscriptions that are on it that were present on the other one, right, are glowing. Like the lines that have been carved in are glowing, presumably from the sun that's being channeled into it. And you also notice that it's made of crystal itself, the crystal coloring corresponding to the 3 different circles. This would have been horrifically expensive to make, for sure. Just by itself, it would be valuable if you could get it out of here, but that seems like a long task.
Especially for a collective strength sword kind of thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we have big crystal. You can see what happens if the light turns off.
Do we all want to be inside when that happens?
I want to leave somebody outside with the mirror to open the door.
True. And I'm still
somebody is outside.
because I have to hold it.
Close it for a second.
You don't notice any traps anywhere,
Okay.
other than the ones that are behind you, obviously.
I moved the mirror away.
Okay. Well, all the lights are going to turn off, and also the glowing is going to stop, and the door that you had lifted is going to start.
Close.
So, you're going to realize that it was being made quite a lot lighter. It's descending now. It's like
Turn it back.
you hear. Anyway,
Can we try and lift this new door thing?
no. I mean, you can, but it does not budge.
Should I investigate it somehow? See if there's a mechanism?
It's very dark, but
Well, she put the mirror back.
Yeah,
oh, you did.
I'm assuming that somebody.
You hear.
Yeah, I hear nothing.
Yeah, you're under like fucking 30 feet of stone.
I burned my last spell slot. Can you turn it back on?
Yep,
Okay.
I do it.
Oh, the door starts going again.
Does the light turn back on?
So we're going down.
You have to, yeah. So like, I'll put it back on screen. You can see in the bottom left, right? So the door opens and then you go down a staircase.
Yeah, I want to know where that light at the bottom is.
I want to
The door
investigate
that
that mechanism.
You're at.
Or like see if I can find a mechanism of some sort.
Can't find one. You don't see anything like that.
Oh, it's another door,
Yeah, there's another door. It's made of crystal. It's glowy.
and it's not open.
You don't. Well, nobody's tried to open it yet.
I try to. Well, I get the steel defender to try to open it.
I don't know if it can, but we're just gonna roll with it.
It could do object interactions.
Okay, yeah, no, that counts. It just
And
passes
it has
through
a
it.
+2 to strength.
It just passes through it entirely.
I
It-
follow.
Yeah, you're through.
I check for traps again. Even better. 22.
So this appears to be a tomb. There is
Let's find this off.
there is a kind of like a stela or a stela that you can't read, but probably you can if you get down there. And then more of the symbol. And additionally, there is
It's a very red mana symbol for what is obviously a blue mana island.
Is it a blue mana island?
it's a I mean an island is blue mana, yeah. That's the joke.
But dinosaurs are kind of red.
Dinosaurs are red, white, and green, yeah. There's also a chest that is full of a bunch of different things. You're able to spot like weapons, armor, silver, a number of lots of feathered items,
I
right?
detect magic and check for
Now
traps.
you're out of spells.
I have first levels. I can't do any more sendings.
Do the birds recognize?
Their feathers.
I take the chest of loot.
Well, I check it for traps first.
What did you get for your check for traps?
No,
You don't think there's any traps?
this one's safe.
Ran, I pick up the chest of loot. No! I don't know that your character just.
No, I know. I just remember the last time your character trapped in the chest. In a temple.
I'm not climbing into it.
Right.
Everything will be fine. Rip,
You pick it up.
Oh,
You
cool.
picked it up.
and we keep rocking and rolling. It's coming with us.
Okay.
Is there anything else of value here?
Not that you can see. The stela is just sitting there, and then the
What's the stela say?
That part.
It's like a big stone. Right?
a stela is a standing stone with writing on it, basically.
I read it.
Okay.
It says don't pick up the
Yeah.
chest.
It says if you pick up this chest, you're fucked. Sorry, I hope you read this before you pick up the chest, because like we didn't try to make it this way. This is just what happens.
This
We're
is
like-
not a place of honor.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. They buried their radioactive waste here. You didn't listen. You didn't listen. This is why this is
You
happening.
didn't say before.
We were signing all over the place. You didn't see?
Do you see all our like radiation symbols?
Yeah. That's what the symbols have meant the whole time.
Those
It's
were
just
the
like
three
radioactive
symbols.
hazard.
If I haven't read myself by this point, you know.
The door was set to open 10,000 years later when it was no longer radio.
Oh,
Damn
there
it,
we
spent
go.
8,000 years.
That's a bummer. You guys are gonna get like at least several half-lives of that radiation that would have been gone by the time that the door opened.
Oh well.
You guys, you guys start tasting metal. Like,
Anyone
Uh.
else smell ozone in here?
I feel old.
Smell the door again.
Tastes
I
like
can
burning.
shoot webs.
it turns out the crystal that was uranium glass, so that's why it was glowing when it got rid.
I do have advantage on spell checks with investigation, so
You're gonna inhale a lot of the dust that was in here. That's good.
I start
This-
sniffing
really
aggressive.
getting close to the blood-brain barrier.
Yeah.
Those mucus memories.
Let's try and get some stuff that won't leave your body forever. So what it says basically is like the priests of Atsokan bless the warriors that helped to found Atsokans like with their blood and their deaths. And then it goes on to commemorate by name about 35 or individuals, and it lists their family history as well as the manner of their death, as well as the dates, which you have no context for, as well as the fact that every single one of them has an epithet at the very end, which is to say, blessed by the sun.
I love the sun.
And then, so it seems like the stuff that's in the chest there, what you're looting is
Creepers.
probably their belongings that they died with.
Great stuff.
So the priest blessed this.
The priests blessed the people that were buried or put to rest or interred or cremated or whatever they did. You don't see any sarcophaguses or anything.
What was the cultural or like names and great stuff?
The place that they the name that you heard was Atzocan, which is Atzocan. It seems like a city, based on the context.
Check first.
Well, I guess I'll check if there's any secret chambers, like any secret
A secret
compartments.
chamber under the secret chamber? I like the way you think.
That would be a banger.
Oh, man.
The Egyptians got pretty meta.
Can I help? For what?
Does anybody need guidance?
Investigation.
I am trained. If you want help? Help action.
That's not much better. That's a 15.
You don't find anything.
Well,
Want to take our chest of ill-gotten goods and boogie?
I think yeah. Actually, you find anything?
Wait, so did we try to? Sorry, did we open the second thing?
We're through the
We're
door.
in the second.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it turns out that it was incorporeal to you guys. You just passed right through it.
At least while the sun is on it.
At least while the sun is on it. Yeah, you don't know what happens otherwise.
Send the steel defender out first in case the
Still, the venom just gets like zapped 6 more times on the way out. Yeah.
We're coming.
True. It's true.
All right. Well, you guys are able to get out.
With a negative one.
Yeah.
We take it back to the ship and we identify it all.
Probably.
As long as we don't die on the way.
As long as you don't die on the way, that does happen.
And we have Cairo.
I'm gonna let the steel defender do the carrying of the big chest full of feathery weapons and silver and
Ooh. Oh, just for plot reasons, I have put Cairo on a kindergartner leash.
like one of the ones that looks like there's like a monkey holding on to him, or
Yes.
I like how we went to the same kid. Like, yes, that's the end.
Class.
So
My
once you-
familiar's limbs get longer. They wrap around Cairo and I have a leash on.
So Kyrek is actually going to say, "Just kill me. Just kill me." No.
A bunch of spell
You have a
cast.
buddy. You were so friendly when you were a cat.
Just stole a bunch of blades.
I bit you. I bit you every chance I got.
Not me. The familiar.
But it was like about I could walk that far.
Just kill me. Just do it
We
now.
can hold
It's
hands.
like, I want to be facing this way. You're there. Don't go.
Listen, I don't need to be embarrassed by you. If we're all going to die, I'd rather it happen now.
Okay, I get rid of the kitty leash and it's just familiar holding on to it. You have a cat on your shoulder. That's so wizard
I
code.
have noticed that. Yes. Well, that's better, I suppose, than pure humiliation.
Yep, let's go.
Yeah, we leave.
That happens. Okay, you guys are gone. You guys are at it.
Go
And
back to the ship.
we'll get to the stuff you got like next time.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Nice.
But thank you guys very much for showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you glad you didn't skip the island?
Yeah,
Yes.
wear a hat more.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It was less the hat. It was more the like, okay, guys, if you wanna, like,
I mean, sure. I guess if you want to, you can. Like,
Alright, bye, ruins.
yeah, yeah. I'm sure we'll get back. No. Don't worry. Yeah, don't. Yeah.
nothing else is gonna happen to make you leave this plane.
Yeah, there's-
precipitously.
There's like,
You'll definitely have
there's
time.
no taking clock or dragon
You'll definitely be able to
or
circle back.
somebody chasing you. There's also like no thing in there. Like, it's probably nothing. Hi, Jane.
The thing.
You just want to sit where this is.
She really keeps circling
You
back
keep
to it.
Coming back to the beach.
Is it a warm spot on the floor?
I don't think so.
she
Maybe
just
it's. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe it's the fan. That's probably it. Fan time. All right, well, everybody, thanks for showing up this week. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. I will continue wearing the hat. I made this hat over the weekend, so that's why I
It
have
is
it.
a good hat.
Yeah.
It's a good hat.
Yeah. You can. Yeah, I'll show it to you in a sec. I'm gonna do more stuff to it. I'm gonna put like patches in it and stuff. But yeah, we'll show up next week for more FOMO temples.
Yay, one mausoleum.
And I'm gonna put on, because I promised Joe that I would. I'm gonna put on Wizard Disco.
Oh, nice.
Which is the name of Joe's cocaine dealer when he was a kid, apparently. Or some. That's not the story.
Childhood cocaine.
His childhood cocaine. Yeah, repeat that.